I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
But more!
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Can't read a hollow warning.
What disaster supplies should you buy?
Don't know the escape route.
Don't panic.
The answer's here. Bang nose. Bang nose. Bang rude nose.
Alright guys, good evening. How's everyone doing? Sorry for the very late start, but we've had a very exciting evening here in Chicago. Let me catch up with you. Why is my chat not showing up? Hold on, let me refresh. Alright, how is everyone doing? Let me give out some points here first to Daito. Thank you on redeeming first. Enjoy the points. Catch up here. Let's see. The Schnoz, welcome in. Bear down. Let's go, guys. Bears won after trailing almost the entire game by a lot. They won their playoff game against the Packers. I feel like that's our Super Bowl right there. Not that just because we beat the Packers. The last time the Chicago Bears beat the Packers in the playoffs was a week after Pearl Harbor. Just to let that sink in. It's very rare that we meet the Packers in the playoffs, but to get that win and move on and advance. Charlotte, welcome in. Will, how's it going? Lord Gregorius, welcome. Thank you. Let's see. Ian, welcome in. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. How have you been? Let's see. Blessed by the Pope. Guys, that is the difference maker this year. We have the Pope on our side. Rams, yeah, I saw the Rams beat the Panthers, right? But oh my gosh, guys, let's go! Bears beat the Packers, biggest rivalry. Yeah, he's a Bears fan, yeah. Back with the Cubs, Sox are baseball, Bears are football, yeah. Now for a while, the Cardinals confused a lot of people because there were the Cardinals in football and in baseball, both in St. Louis for a while, but then they moved. Let's see here. Just got past chapter 10, which is an interesting maps for moments.
The thought of an apocalypse never troubled me.
Last few minutes are pretty much touch and go. Thank you all, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, guys. The Bears, like every game this season, I swear, they wait until like the last 2 minutes when they're like trailing like the entire game and by a lot, and they just make this like ridiculous comeback. It's like the entire of Chicagoland right now is all like collectively having a heart attack. Like, oh my god. Dragon, welcome in. How you doing today? Burn one, poor Roy. Yeah. How's it going, Daito? Oh my gosh, guys. Need yours to be the same way. Could help me. Adrenaline right now. The Bears beat the Packers. That was like the main thing that mattered today. Also, guys, I posted a new video on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Make sure you guys go like, comment, and share the video if you can. It's on the good smile figure of Corin. So check that out. We'll see how that one does. Apparently, people didn't like yesterday's video. At least no one said anything negative about it. But like that one, the one with the Path of Radiance watch, like the luxury watch from Super Groupies, like no views anywhere. Like people just did not like that one. But yeah, very cool. Thank you. We are gonna be doing some ZZZ today. There's a co-op event. And then there's a few other events. I don't know if any of them are like must do on streams or ones that I can just do off stream or whatever. Usually if it's a Bang Blue event, I can usually assume I can just get through it off stream. Still in shock. Oh my god. I mean, I figured that we would have a chance and it would most likely come down to the last few minutes, but we were down by a lot for a while in that one. Guys, the Bears scored 25 points in the fourth quarter to win 31-27. They scored 25 points in the fourth quarter to win 31-27. I was kind of worried though, because like they took the lead by 4, so I was like, okay, so Green Bay cannot even tie it with a field goal, thank goodness. But the fact that they then the Green Bay had like almost 2 minutes, I think it was almost 2 minutes of time left on the clock before the end. I was like, okay, this is still quite a bit of time. So I was like, all right, just gotta hold them. You gotta get stops. So managed to get some promotions. I finally have a Swordmaster Falcon Knight, and wow, congrats, nice. That should come in handy. If you haven't done the Shengguang event, it's a story event. Which one's that one? Oh, yeah, no, I know the one you're talking about. Okay, so that one's a story event. So that one we'll do on stream. Thank you for letting me know. I figured that one probably would be. Does that take place after the main quest? Because I didn't know if that was going to be potential spoilers for people that haven't finished 2.5. Besides co-op, the other event is a combat event. Oh, so that one's fine. Okay, so it's just combat stuff and probably minimal dialogue. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say minimal, because ZZZ is just like a ton of dialogue all the time. Non-spoiler dialogue, yes. Takes place directly after main story. Okay, so we'll do that one. We'll probably do that as a separate stream then, and then we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it on stream and separately, so that way people that don't want to get spoiled on anything, they know ahead of time. Largest postseason comeback since Patriots 28-3 comeback over the Falcons. Whew, in the Super Bowl. You guys, every game this year, like guys, literally after the game ended, you know what the Bears tweeted? The cardiac Bears strike again. Like they obviously know. Oh my god. And then there's the meme from, I'm pretty sure it was from SNL, where they're just like pounding their chest trying to restart their heart every time. Oh my god. I was so nervous. We left too much time. There was so much time. Like 2 minutes is a lifetime when you're talking about like end of game. You got my S rank with Longku and Cordelia. Nice. Okay, now you said you're at chapter 10. It's a very key point in the game. This was our 7th comeback when losing with less than 2 minutes ago. The most everyone sees. It's ridiculous. It's got to be the Pope. Oh my gosh. What a game. Does anyone know where the next one's getting broadcasted? Because like this one was on Fox locally, but like everywhere else it was only on Amazon. Like who puts a Bears Packers playoff game on Amazon of all places? Oh, you know what? Just so I don't forget, we're also gonna real quick check in on the dailies on the other games. Just especially Liben. Whew. Guys, it's gonna take me a while to calm down. The Bears won. I don't even know what the rest of the playoff bracket looks like. I was just like, we just need to get through this game. Like I don't even pay attention much to like, just like sports in general, but like, guys, when the Bears play the Packers, all of Chicago takes notice. But yes, I have been following the Bears. Bears, Bulls, and Cubs are mainly the ones like I'll like pay attention to. But the thing is, ever since like the Cubs started their own like cable network or whatever, it's like, okay, where the heck do I watch the Cubs now? I don't. Used to be able to just turn on WGN middle of the day and it'd be on. Just have it on in the background. Okay, where's the playoff picture? We either play the Eagles or Rams, depending on what happens with the... Oh, that's right, the 49ers. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's all dependent on the 49ers. Mari Dragneel, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the anniversary. I didn't even know it was my affiliate anniversary. Literally the same week as my birthday. My birthday was on Thursday. Maybe I should just remember that. It's the same week as my birthday from now on. But appreciate that. How you doing today? We're gonna be doing some. I'm just checking on dailies on Genshin, but we're gonna do some ZZZ today. Happy late birthday! Thanks. Ah, my gosh. Whew. This is not updated. Am I safe to have visuals? Yeah, guys, and we're just doing right now we're just checking on dailies on Genshin and Sorrow, and then we're gonna do some ZZ. I believe the co-op event is safe. Actually, those of you in the chat that have played it, is the co-op event is safe for like spoilers or anything like that? We're not gonna do the there's a Yushin Guang event that we'll do at some other dates, because it's not safe for spoilers. And then there's a combat event that if we have time we'll get to today. So again, according to chat, I think that one's fine as well. Again, let me just do dailies everywhere. Again, sorry for the late start to stream, guys. The Bears were playing the Packers. Oh yeah, I wonder if they responded to me. Co-op has spoilers for up to Drowned Ideals. Which one's that one? Does feature characters from the latest chapter, but nothing that spoils that part of the story. Wait, which one's Drowned Ideals? It's not that one. Where was it? I think it was under Help Center. But where's my ticket? Probably a spoilers for me. Monato and Idahari chapter. Kaizen, have you done that one? I don't think you've done that one. Oops. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll let you know before we do. Oh, thank you, Sparkle, for redeeming. Welcome in. We'll let you know, Kaizen, then when we're doing that. Should we do the combat event? Doesn't have any spoilers, right? Should we do that one first? And then we can do a co-op. Hi and lurking. Welcome in, Destiny. Or does the combat one even need to be done on stream? Can I do that one off stream just to save time? Because it's already late. You're on... Oh, Kaizen's on 2.2. Is the one... Inkin, is that one 2.3? 2.4? I can't remember anymore. I think it was 2.3. I think it was 2.3. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, who's chatting? Oh, that's Sparkle. Sparkle, let's see. Want to help me with the rest of Inazuma? We can. But first I'm going to do dailies here. Marvelous Liben. Haven't done the combat portion myself, but all the previous combat events are out. Yeah, it's usually just random chit chat. Check Discord. Okay, hold on. Whoop. Liben. Remember, guys, even after day 5, you can still keep collecting Prima Gems. Ugh, I hate this reward again. But I'm too lazy to go to someone else's world. Alright. And then... Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Add Astro.
Did see her... Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no. Well, okay, so what's happened so far in the game now? Where are you at? Like, what's going on at the moment you're at?
Come take a look. There will definitely the neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial party.
Oh, I'm maxed out on resin. Let me make one. Let's go. Actual work in the Jazz Singer's Guidebook. Let's go. I was being productive today. Today I wasted most of my day because I slept in. I woke up late, but then I had a headache. So after I ate a very late breakfast and lunch, I took a nap, and then I woke up and it was dinner time. Oh my gosh, this was my day.
Bring it. Get to work. Show no mercy.
Wrath from the sky!
Oh, hang on. Oh. Wait, Sparkle, I thought I was gonna help you. I'm only doing this Genshin for a little bit right now, and then I'm gonna do some ZZZ. And then if you want to help, or if you want me to help you out with Inazuma, I can do that later. Unless we don't want to do co-op event, guys, because spoilers. Who here? Okay, where's everyone in ZZZ right now? I know Kaizen's on 2.2. Alright, Sparkle, you want to come over here? We're going to do this one. Dragon's caught up now? Okay. Right now, Chrom and his allies are rallying up to defeat Gangrel. Okay. Did you meet Olivia yet? You did? Okay. What did you think about the music in that chapter? Wasn't that like the most emotional music ever? It's a good way to ask that question. What question? Which one did I ask? I asked a few questions, I think. Much of the first chapter has been devoted to figuring out harmony. We'll be together again. Seeing them. I'll go ask a question. I like that it gives a different vibe with that chapter. Oh, it's such a good. Actually, like those several chapters, the music is amazing. If a change doesn't work, I'll say, let's see if there's a different tension we like better. Ads. Have to stop for a moment just to listen to music, especially. Oh yeah, like when they're going like the rain. Kapow! Oh, there's more. Have you met Olivia? Yeah, no. I figured that was the best way of going, like, to state that. Because, like, obviously Will's not going to know, like, Olivia from, like, things like Heroes, but I want to know where they are in the game. Back, welcome back. Where is it? It's over this way. And then let me do one more. Where is it? It's over here. It's like the most inconvenient one to get to. Ugh. These guys.
Full throttle.
Tensions and how they fit with my voice. Really love the soft piano. Such good music in that part of the game. So although my ear loves number 11 chords, my voice is not. number 11 chords? Or you mean oh, wait, what? Sharp 11? Wait. Really? The tritone? The tritone? Alright. Whatever floats your boat. Did I claim it already? Oh, did I use... Wait. Did I claim it? Do people like rap music? I mean, I like rap music too, but... Where's the next one? It's over here. Joining a dozen gotchas is a pain. What's the song name? Well, the big one in that part of the game that everyone loves is like it's probably like the #1 favorite among Fire Emblem fans. It's called "Don't Speak Her Name," and then there's another one. It's literally just 5 periods. Like you know, an ellipsis is like 3 periods. It's just 5 periods. The one, so the one in the rain that you were listening to, that's like so heartbreaking. That one is the one that's just 5 dots, 5 periods. And then the one that's like very like cinematic, called "Don't Speak Her Name." Weeb, welcome in. How you doing today? We are gonna be doing some ZZZ. I'm just doing some dailies right now. Especially around stuff like New Year's. Oh yeah, I got a ton going on. Life, guys.
We got ourselves a straggler. Light up the blazing sun!
Use of force authorized.
Naturally in my ear from all that bird I've digested. That's my entry into jazz. So when you guys take ear training classes, like I did in college, like you want to be able to like identify intervals like easily just upon hearing it. And okay, one more now because I thought I cleaned the last one. It's over this way. So like it's good to find like examples that you can remember. Oh, like that's this note. So like for example, like a fourth. Well, you know, a lot of people imagine, you know, "Here Comes the Bride." Bum bum ba-dum. That's the perfect fourth. For a tritone, which is what Charlotte and I were talking about there, I remember the Simpsons theme. Da, 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 ba, da. That's your tritone. So it's like it's above a perfect fourth and below a perfect fifth. And then for fifth, I just think about the Star Wars theme. Bum bum. For sixth, I like using the old NB. Well, I think it's still the current NBC jingle. Bum bum bum. What else do I use? For seventh, I use I guess no West Side Story. Alright, where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Oh, there you are. Bouncing Your Name is great, but I probably wouldn't consider top 3 for the franchise. Most people seem to put it in there, like #1 or at least somewhere in the top 3. But like obviously, there's so many good pieces in the franchise that everyone's got different tastes as well. So it's understandable if it might not be your top 3, but it is generally regarded as like among the franchise's best. Alright, I think that should be it. I'm gonna head to craft another. Alright, and then Sparkle, if you need anything in my world real quick, feel free to grab it. Otherwise, I'm going to end co-op here so I can claim dailies and Serenity Pot. I think that's all I need, right? Oh, okay. And then if you want help, I can help you with Inazuma after stream today. Let's see here. Former owners of NBC. Yeah, so I use that to remember a major sixth. Bum.
Add astro.
And then for a seventh, I think I was talking about that. I was asking if people have seen West Side Story.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, I'm just checking Discord. Okay, where's Discord here? What am I checking? Pokemon. That's a few days ago. Load. Yo, let's go. A shiny hundo. Let's go. I think... Do I have one of those? I think I might have like a Dialga or something like that, but... Let's go. Those are really good. So this is your third favorite video game, so I may be biased. Like Lost in Thoughts is pretty good. Musically, Lost in Thoughts All One's really good. I prefer the Japanese version, because the English version, even though who did the vocals set? Was that Rina? Even though it's performed well enough, the English lyrics. So I know the person who does the English localization for everything, including the music. They're not a musician, so they kind of shoehorn the lyrics in there. It's a translation basically, but it's the way the lyrics are kind of fit to the melody. It's a little forced. Okay. I must say, although 13s look cool, my ear finds them kind of bland. Got it in a trade. Oh, their dad. Nice. Have they had this for a while, or did they just get it? Musician at all, or just not a lyricist? They're not really a musician, no. I'm sure they listen to music. Who doesn't? But, yeah, because they're part of the localization team, which I get. But they're not a musician. Trades randomized stat. Oh, did you have a? Because they also have a thing where like, if you have a certain friendship level with them, then you can get a lucky trade, which then gives you a higher chance. They do a good job for not knowing music. Yeah, I mean, like again, it's not awful, but for me, it feels like the English lyrics are forced or feel forced. True, I think it still sounds good, and the Japanese version is better. Yeah. 13 is just a 6 displaced by an octave. The 6 itself is also kind of bland. It's because the 6 is meant to be more of a leading tone. Like obviously you're gonna always focus on your tonic, your dominant, and your predominant. But so basically the 1 5 and the 2 and 4 sometimes, depending on the type of music you're listening to. But then everything else is kind of they're always trending towards other notes that are either the tonic or the dominant and so on.
If you ever have
Chat, does anyone know how to plant seeds in the Serenity pots? Am I gonna have to do that for Columbina's flowers? Is that gonna make that big a difference? Has anyone done that? Let's see what I got. 5 plus. Oh, we're back over 30,000. So 25, 55. Two, 4, 3. Dramatic turn into a 6/9 chord. All the color and drama. The drawing minor second dissonance. Buy them and put them in the soil thing. It's not that hard. So you just buy. You buy seeds and you. Okay, now when do we get the seeds? Because I think I read somewhere that the soil thing, there's like different ones specifically for different flowers. Do we know which one I need for that? We don't know. The amount per world varies by flower. I hate the combat event we got currently in HSR. Nightmare mode sucks. Nightmare mode. Can plant at most 8 of an individual. I don't have anything planted, so I should be fine there. Individual plant. It takes 2 days to grow. I mean, that's shorter than the typical 3 days at least. Okay, so good there. Actually, I can do Star Rail dailies on my phone. So I need you to tell me something about Luna 4. Luna 4 is not out yet, but are we getting a new artifact set for Columbina? I would assume so. Actually, other people in chat might know better than I would. You saw the live stream? I mean, that's not the kind of stuff I pay attention to. I would assume we are. Did they mention anything about it? I mean, I can go back and check later. I assume we are. That's not the kind of thing I pay attention to, though. Chat, who remembers? Okay, Dragon says we are, but it's situational if it's actually her best. Oh, so like depending on how you're using her, maybe? Like maybe you want that one versus a different one? It's actually a good rainy day activity. Take the root in your left hand, fool around with the 3rd, 6th, and 9th in your right. Let's see. You purchase land plots from Tubby and put them in your land. Okay, there's 3 different plot types that hold different types of seeds. You can have 2 of each, but it takes 2 days to grow. Okay, so basically 6 plots total, right? 2 of each. And then the Columbina one is definitely going to work with at least one, with one of them. It's not going to be like a new one. Because like the points that I get in the Serenity Pod take time as well. Plant at most 8 of an individual plants. I think that's, yeah, because there's like each of the plot type holds, there's like 4 squares in each, right? You can plant 1 per square, and then you can have 2 each, right? And that's my understanding. Let's see. So should I farm experience books or farm the first Nod Cry sets? I mean, do you have enough experience books to get them leveled up already? Like I do, but right now I only have enough for like 1 new character till 90, so that's gonna be Columbina, and then maybe another character like 60 or something. Depends. Not all plants have seeds. Oh, okay. Depends whether Columbina's local plant does produce seeds. Okay. Then maybe from now until then, maybe I just hold on to my points so that I can buy the plots, the dirt, like the soil plots, if I need to. But if not, then I can use them for other things like the resin. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I'll hold on to the currency so I can buy the soil plots if I need to, but then otherwise I'll wait. I just have to remember not to redeem them tomorrow, because I just did right now in Genshin. It's Golden Troop for lunar damage. Oh, that's the Fontaine one. Depending on the team, either the new set or the Nod Cry support set could be better. I think she had barely enough. Okay. For experience. Yeah, if you're good on experience books, and if you're not planning on going for anyone else, then you should be fine. 324 purple, 727 blue. That should be enough, yeah. That should be plenty, actually. Okay, so my understanding now. Okay, so this Ishin Guang one due after the main story. So that one we're gonna save that for another time because that would be spoilers for a lot of people. Joint investigation is the co-op one, right? And you said it's spoilers up to 2.3. So we'll do that today. What about these other ones here that we have? What's this one? Assembly Commission return to redo. Is this even like an event? It just says it's. Is this just like an invite thing? See, after 2.5 launches, invite friends to return and earn up to 720 polychrome or 740 polychromes. Join the lucky draw for a chance to win gaming consoles. Oh, this is not even like a thing, right? Yeah, this is just like a web event. Is anyone not playing currently? And it's just an invite thing. Okay. Don't they give you like starting points though, so we can like draw? Draw now. No. So I can't do anything, man. Oh, we can share the link at least. Claim. Pull for 2 Bamboo widgets. Draw. We got 30 polychromes at least. Oh, we got Denny's. All right. If anyone hasn't played in a while, wants to use that invite code, there you go. Okay. Anyway, shoot events. I'll do it later. Wait, what's this? Is this buffs? Oops. What is this? Do I have to do this? Should I do this on stream? Off stream? What is this? Is this the buff thing? We can get polychromes from this. Let's go. I want to play her for Lunar Bloom, but I'm not sure if I can try to main DPS her or if I have to keep her as support for Nefer. I would assume in a Nefer team she's probably support. Yes, pull for 2 Bamboo widgets. If you're planning on playing her on field, our existing Nightcry DPS is best for her, or like the artifact set. If you're playing with other Nightcry characters and no other character works with the Nightcry support set, then you want her on that. It's the buffs. Okay. Doing them as it gives 2,500 for free, so you can get 2 buffs up. Okay. Any spoilers here, or can we just kind of go through? I just want to know, because I want to group anything that's spoilery together. Anything that's not. Take care of that. No spoilers on that one? Okay, cool. And then, is this just a Bamboo? Wait, what is this? Alliance front. Oh, this is just, hold on. What is this? Character has 6 buffs total for redemption. Wait, what is this thing? Hold on. Also, let me claim my dailies too. While we're here, it's a combat event. Okay, so I can just do that. I can probably just do that on my own then. Oh, someone was talking about the HSR event in chat earlier. That Remnants of Twilight. Is that story stuff then? And should I be doing that on stream at some point? For Star Rail. Also, warning for the co-op event, it's very lore heavy. But it's not a permanent event, so missing out on it is missing very important world lore. Unless it'll be implemented back when permanent co-op is added, if it does. This is not a permanent event? Alright. Also expires sooner than everything else, which is 10. Yeah, I noticed how. That's why I was like, oh, we should probably do this soon. So I want to be able to. I want to be able to see Columbina, so I'd like to on-field her. But if main DPS isn't her, or for her, main DPS for her isn't realistic, I do have Nefer and can use her for support on the team. I mean, you can probably still go around with Columbina, but then yeah, switch to someone else for like actual battle stuff. Back, friends. Welcome back. As far as I'm aware, Columbina's kit is kind of more like off-field application that buffs all in reactions. Possible to DPS her, but it'd be a lot more work. Yeah, I'm sure it's doable. Yeah, Kaizen's been holding off on story so that they can do the story as Columbina. So yeah, I'm sure you can like wander around, but then and as long as she's on the team you're using. But then, yeah, for actual battles, you're probably more likely to rely on Nefer unless you put the effort into building her a certain way, I'm guessing. Are you planning on going for constellations, guys, or are you just trying to at least get her? Like, just C0. You can on-field her, but she kind of needs Llama to be viable in endgame. Kaizen, I think, has Llama. Yeah, I was asking in the Discord. I don't know if anyone else saw, but so I saw an infographic that someone like put on social media, like oh look at all these teams that that Columbina can work with, and then like someone was like basically just retweeted it saying like that's like every character in the game. It's not really every character in the game, but it looked like it, right? Because excuse me, 45 teams, and of those 45 teams, 36 needed Inefa, who I don't have. Of the remaining 9. 6 needed Iluga, if not more. Other characters I don't have. Like, I think Ito was on several of those. 2 needed Lauma. So I think for me, that's probably the most... That's the most likely one well, unless I go for an FA, but we'll talk about that in a second. But like, I'm the closest right now to completing a Llama team than anything else. And like, we were thinking about going for a Llama at some point anyway. And then the last one I think was I would need both Durin and Flint, so I don't have. Just C0. I have Llama, yeah. Nefer and Llama are the 2 non-cry characters I have. Okay. Yeah, I have nothing. I have Nefer and I have Ino. Current Nefer team is Nefer, Llama, Ino, Farina. I'm guessing on there she just replaces Ino. It's a pity that Inefa reruns with Columbine at the same time. I also don't have Inefa. Yeah, well, because everyone skipped Inefa, not because they like she was bad or anything, but because she was right before Nod Cry, and people were like, all right, let's see who we get in like 6.0. And now they're rerunning her with Columbine. It's like, come on, man. Brina's just there for hydro application and heals, and where she doesn't want to burst on lunar teams because damage percentage doesn't work. Oh, really? Yeah, because I haven't done any lunar stuff because I don't have not try characters. Didn't skip her per se. Oh, you lost that 50-50. See, I'm very meticulous about like planning, and I have a spreadsheet that keeps track of my polls literally daily. And then I have like I do all these calculations and charts and stuff like that. I don't like pulling for characters unless I can confidently get them. Even if I lose the 50-50, I would still have enough to get them. So basically, I don't pull until I have a lot of pulls, like at least 160. So that limits what I can do. Now, if I happen to win on a 50-50, then that means... Oh, I'll turn off my phone. If I win a 50-50, that means I have some left over, which can then go towards a future character that I'm also saving for. Or I can like maybe do like, oh, here's a YOLO 10 pull on this character or that character. That's how we were able to get Nefer, actually, is because we had extra pulls. So we weren't planning on going for Nefer, but we then were like, hey, we can spend a little bit. We spent like 40 pulls, and we got Nefer in, I think, 32. I think it was 32. I think I saw it on a clip from, and someone shouted me out on their channel. And you know, some people have the thing where it shows like a highlight. Damage percentage doesn't work for Lunar, so for yeah, I haven't done Lunar Team, so I haven't experienced that yet. Freena and Elemental Damage Goblets got pseudo nerfed. Okay. Let's just check how many pulls I have here. It's 4 plus, so 63. When I'm 63, it doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Well, I'm 1 under trend line in Star Rail. And then ZZZ. We got mail again? I thought I clicked. Oh, this is, yeah, because we did the web event thing. What should I have here? Demi, Bears were losing, but then they caught up and won. Yeah, they keep doing that every game this year. All season. Heart attacks all around for Chicago. 16 plus 20, 36. Welcome in, Demi. We're doing some ZZZ today. Plus, I believe, 8. Yep, so 44. Plus 38. So 82. We're like 20 over trend line. 23 over trend line. Yeah, Genshin's the one where I'm starting to fall a little bit behind. I'm at 8 below trend line. But as long as like as long as Columbina doesn't take like 180 pulls, we should be fine. Actually, no, I have enough to guarantee them. I have 240. So chat, what do you think? I have Nefer. If I win on Columbina and like get them in a lot less pulls than I'm expecting to, should I go for an Effa? Because we can't go that much though, unless I get Columbina in like 1 pull. Because I also have to plan for whenever Escoffier reruns, because I have to have enough to be able to guarantee them. And then the only other ones that we're kind of looking forward to in the meantime are Nicole, Alice, Sandrone, and apparently maybe Nefer. Or not Nefer, Llama. So my answer is I did see that. Actually, I don't really remember what it was, though. Let me check. But I did see it. Oh, yeah. Best carry for older units in the game. Yeah, some of the ones on that chart that I saw also had some had Zubai. Last slot for the Nefer, Columbina, Inefa team would be Kuki, Inefa again, and Sucrose or Nahida. Try to limit myself to 4 characters per region to keep spending down. That's the thing. Yeah, like I pick like a small number of characters, and I don't like set like a specific number, but a small number of core characters that I'm like, oh, I want to go for this character because they're cool or they look they're amazing and yada yada yada. But then that gives me the flexibility to pull for characters that make them good, like the support characters basically, even if they're not my like necessarily my favorites or whatever. So again, Inefa, cool character, but again, they weren't a priority. But now because Columbina is a priority, Inefa and Llama kind of fit in that category of, okay, well, should we go for them? Even though I'm also waiting for Escoffier, who is a must pull. Nicole, who is likely pull. And then Alessandrone must pull, and so on. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Where's my water? Oh, it's over there. Ah, hold on. All spoken for. Llama, Nefer, Combina, Nicole. Is that it? No Varka? Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, guys, if you were in my situation, would you pull for the Anefa? Or would you wait for the Llama? Or what do you do? Like, I don't even know what team I'm going to run a Combina with yet. I just know we have to get them. Oh! That's leaking. No! There we go. Thank you for the posture check. I'm just gonna real quickly check how those new videos I posted are doing. Remember, guys, new video, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Yesterday's video did awful. No one was really watching it. This one seems to be doing pretty well. Yeah, see, like it's already like surpassed yesterday's video. Bum bum. Let's see. Versa wasn't that on character, so I was able to get her, but only still go for 4 new Nodcry characters. I see. Yeah. Technically, guys. Technically. Oh, I guess the watch video from yesterday actually did okay on YouTube. I guess it just took a day. It took a day to get caught up. Oh, we have a standard pull in ZZZ. Shall we, chat? What's my pity? I think it's like 60 or something. Pity on ZZZ standard. Oh, never mind. We already got Nakamata recently, so we're at 2 pity. Plus, I think it tells us. So, but let's use it. We have 2 pity, guys. Here we go. 5-star. Boom. Nothing. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum. 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 Okay, let's see. So yeah, this one I can probably just do on my own. This is just an invite thing. I tell you, oh, thank you. On which platform? Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube? Yeah, guys, if you can guys check those all out, it'll be awesome. Especially if you can do multiple platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. They're all on there. But yeah, like, comment, and share. Alright, you said this is no spoilers, it's just stuff. Just trials. Potential archive. Oh, that's just shop. Obtain performance. Or potential. Wait, what? Oh, the bingo thing. We did all that. Wait, what? TikTok? Killing the whale before it eats you is always so satisfying. Just trials for polychromes and to redeem buffs. Gotcha. Are these the buffs? Because I can just get this, it looks like. Or what is this? I don't know what this is. Okay, let's do the potential hypothesis. We get 20 polychromes each. That's 100 for all 5. Would you like to experience Bernie's potential hypothesis? Cooperation exercise lets you experience combat mechanics before potential awakening. What? Potential hypothesis lets you experience combat mechanics after potential awakening. Oh, so this is like the newer one. So cooperation exercise is like the old trials, and then potential hypothesis is the new trial. Should probably go since we're on ZZZ now. Yeah, but this part is not spoilers yet. I'll let you know before we start the co-op stuff, because apparently the co-op stuff does have spoilers for you. So I'll let you know. Yeah, looks like you only have access to purchase Soldier 11 and Grace. Right, because those are the ones I have, I think. Because like, I don't have. Well, we are probably gonna go for Anby. When does their banner start? All right, exclamation point Hoyo Cal. You guys can check that out. Anby starts on the 21st, I think. Because like it's guaranteed, and we have a ton of polls, I think. But yeah, these are the only 2 I have at the moment. So we get 20 for the trial, but then we can purchase the buffs for Grace and Soldier 11. So is that my understanding? So this is like the same thing as if it was a trial for like an actual like banner, right? And then we can buy the buffs for the characters I have. So you can also purchase the old event W engine, but the engine is also no one's best in slot. Okay. I mean, if I have extra currency, I mean, it's probably good to have, right? Andy's buff is a must-have as well. So if you need to save 1,000 of those potential stuff. Okay, so 1,000. Okay. Currently have 3,000 in addition to 2,500 from these trials. Got it. Actually, wait, where was it? So we should go ahead and buy these 2. And then save 1,000 for Anby. Like, it'd be nice to get all the other characters. Like, I like both characters enough, but they're not priority. Oh, wait. Wait. It says limited times 6. Cheated a lot with that one, by the way. Escoffier is a Fontanian. Skirk is whatever you call Biz people, so technically wasn't cheating by grabbing them. Because I don't think you should, like, set, like, a set number. I mean, like, if you want to go for a character, go for a character. Just like me, though, keep it to, a low number. I think that is gonna... I mean, that's good that you're keeping it low, just, like, to begin with. But then, if you have to find loopholes, then clearly... your system's not serving you anyway, so. Hold on. Let's pick this off the floor. If you plan to use them, I'd do the trials before you decide. I think they're much better with the bus. I mean, let's do all the trials anyway. Six buffs in total. Buffs 2 through 6 are to increase personal damage. Some are in more situational sections. They'll almost always do. So then do we want to get like as many as possible? Okay. Afterburn 12 times.
Bernice, I'm here to help. Let's do this, Lucy. Let's do this, Lucy. Have a rest, Bernice.
Wait, what? Oh, how do I read that again?
Hey, you there?
Midwest Big Boss, welcome in. Bear down, let's go. Okay, apparently I achieved the objective, but still got confused on that. Pre-combat session. Okay. Never letting myself do that again. I also spent like 705.3, so clearly it wasn't keeping costs down. Okay, to be fair, 5.3 was expensive for like everyone.
Have a rest, Bernice.
Okay, yeah, Bernice does play differently than I remember.
This party is just getting started. On the road. A beautiful shooting star. You kids are I'm cruising now. Red light. Take it easy.
See, I'm only allowed walk-in, the occasional battle pass, and the yearly double top-ups. Skins are an exception when I'm allowed to buy additional Genesis crystals, but only for skins. Yeah, but see, I don't know like the idea of like just kind of picking an arbitrary number and be like, that's the limit, you know? Just trying to be like, okay, just keep it reasonable. Like some regions, maybe you let your stuff do 5. Some regions are like, oh, I'm only doing 3, you know, stuff like that. Depends if people plan how to use them a lot. Like Soldier 11 buff 6 gives her the same crit damage amount as crit 4 damage main stats, so she can switch over. Do for the shop here, do these go away, or will they stay there? Because like at the moment, I don't use either character a ton. Sorry for what. Oh, you're good as long as it goes through. Oh, it's fine. Same crit damage amount as disc 4 crit damage main stat, so she can switch over to crit rate instead. Only if you plan to main her. Keep in mind, we also get 1,000 potentials per week from doing the weeklies, anyways. But plus some from the monthly merit store, so it's not like they're a precious resource to be saved. Unless they do something like add 3 characters to buff every patch to catch up. I mean, maybe at some point. It's permanent, but the trial event will go away. All right, yeah. Well, I'm doing those now just to get those done. But like, if the currency, I can just hold on to it because like, if the shop items don't go away, then yeah, I might as well not spend them yet. Because I don't use these characters a ton. Sparkle says, tell me I was doing Imaginary Theater and I was on Act 6 fighting the Emperor of Fire and Iron and had a little bit of health before time. Yeah, no, that one was, oh my god. Which difficulty were you doing it on? I think I had to change teams on that one because I wasn't able to do it. Because we were trying to like manage, we were struggling to manage the characters on that yesterday. Like, who do we save? You're doing a hard mode? I couldn't even get through normal barely. And we did eventually, but yeah. Yeah, I'll try hard eventually and see if I can get a little bit further. Get some polychromes, or not, or prima gems, but we'll see. That's why I'm awful at Imaginary Theater, guys. Nice. It had like that's the worst. You almost had it. Yeah, the time limits in Imaginary Theater are. But yeah, Arena haven't fully leveled up yet. So I'm trying to level up some of the newer characters.
I'm here. Want to be taken apart? Want to be taken apart?
Okay. Grace is actually kind of fun. Our gamer, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming for the Fave Brigade.
Wow.
New week, guys.
Damn. Let's not disappoint our customers.
Did I even hit them?
Perfect timing. Calibrating sample. Want to be taken apart? Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
She can group enemies with the X skill. Ultimate procs of Bloom, and now Perfect Dodge will give you max stats. At the very least, I just got their buff 1 anyway for each character, so they have a kit change, but that's just me. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking initially then. But if I don't need to rush to get them, then I might not get it right away. She also gets because I don't use them. She gets a weird new move where you can hold her special after a burst till she runs out of a bloom stacks. But I don't know if that's any better than to do her. Better to do than her doing her regular combo. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't use them much yet. Not to say I will never, but who knows? Maybe the buffs might change that. Oops. Right, Soldier 11. To unlock the 5th hit of the basic attack. What? All right. I have to take a hit while attacking? You get to do co-op already? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else wants to join for that.
Got it. Ready.
Nice, okay. By the way, if anyone's planning on getting those new Joy-Con 2 colors, is it purple and green or something? Apparently it's up for pre-order now.
Flames. Obey me.
Shuang is so fun. No, yeah, she's fun to use.
Ignite.
Gets the 5th combo. She has guaranteed fire stacks for, via ultimate, EX special, and chain attack. In addition, that combo exhausts all fire stacks on 5th combo for a ton more damage per stack. Also auto blocks. I just saw that. If she has guaranteed stacks, or you can hold her basic burst on her. Yeah, I was reading that and I think it did the auto block if I ever just gonna have the corner of my eye there.
Is unstoppable!
Target confirmed. Go. Fracture.
Base welcome in.
Roger that.
A work site is just like a battlefield.
Maintain fire. Ignite. Roger.
Yep.
That was bad timing there. Let's point out the new colors if you can only see them when they're detached. I mean, you can see the ring around the sticks, but that's about it. Original Cat has a rhythm portion of her kit. To normally have her do her fire damage. Now her buff 1 will accelerate her attacks if she has guaranteed stacks. You somehow miss out on her 5th combo. So I see my Hello Kitty cloning page. Your therapist gave me the color, so I colored it already. It was fun. Nice. Feel free to share if you want. Yeah, Soldier 11 I do have. Grace I have. I think that's the only ones though. But yeah, we are going to get Ann B. Oops. No, no, not that one. No. Stop loading. Stop loading. No. It's the old trial. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. She can wink and stick out her tongue after certain attacks. She just did it in an end screen. Wait, who? Yushin Guang? I sent it. It's so cute. Nice. Apparently the book is giving us an out to go on more vocally oriented parts. Alright, while the Silver Star mark is active, gave me a music coloring page, and also enemies do have she gets marks faster with dodge counters, guarantee 1 mark on the enemy. Also adds a little flourish if she removes 3 marks on an enemy in quick succession. Okay, we'll try that out here. We can even come back to that part of the first chapter if we want. A vocal test? Wait, what's a vocal test? Dodge counter grants voltage overload stats while hitting enemies. Dodge performance enhanced. Using basic attack or dash or dodge counter. If the enemy target has white thunder, press to interrupt current skill.
Engaging head on. Here, too slow.
Hold on.
Move it.
Did that do it? No. I want you to dodge counter. I'm trying. Oh no! Then and I see that I'm supposed to. Hit, okay, hold on. It's,
Outside.
no,
He won't back down.
hold on. Supposed to hold down.
Wide open. Outside. Wide open.
No. Soprano, I get the melee most of the time. Sure. More than the altos. Oh, I see where. Okay, let's see here.
Wide open.
Main Sopranos because of the music written or should try out. Hold on. I'm just watching the video. Try removing the marks first, then dodge counter. Oh, maybe. Works even better now than I assume with buffs. I would assume so. Because right now that's the team they're using for the demo here. Let me watch the video here. That's what it was. I was have to use the basic attack after the dodge.
Loyalty. There's no intermission.
Tactical strategy.
Take the shot.
My bullets are one with the wind.
Increase firepower.
Fire support ready.
Jesus. Yeah, so we will be most likely pulling for and B in about 2 weeks or so. Oh, well done, base. I was at one of the many Sanrio stores in Japan last year. Regina makes me think Dragalia, then I get sad. Aw. All right. Ellen. Okay.
Out of the way. Get back. Get back.
Wait, hold on. What am I supposed to do here? Oops. No. Show that again. Adding quality life to her kit, her long dash and dash now has a counter. So there's extra slashes after her basic combo. It's nice to have her in her kit, but it doesn't particularly increase her personal damage, which is what buff 2 through 6 is. Get all ice stacks. Okay. After her ice wave, do another basic for a bonus set of slashes. Let's see.
Out of the way. Out of the way. Get lost.
Okay.
It continues. How annoying. Get flushed. Out of the way. Sweep it up and... Neutralize.
This is where knowing her original kit comes in. Yeah, I don't have her yet. She's one of those, like, she'd be cool to have at some point, but she's not priority.
Out of the way. Just don't blink.
Sometimes you're so still that if the game's not moving, I think stream crash. Especially how often it's a game. Well, yesterday was weird.
Out of the way. your command. You're gonna get dizzy! Thank you for your patronage.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we got our Prima Gems. And then we can buy those buffs if we ever feel like we want to start using those characters. I don't use them at the moment, but if their buffs made them that much better, maybe we can look at if they fit on one of the teams I use. Alright. Hollow Zero, that's just a battle thing. I can do that on my own. 1 day left, though. Riptide Clash. Do that on my own. Alright. Co-op event. And again, this will be spoilers for anyone that hasn't gotten to 2.3 yet. Excuse me. Oh, it's past midnight already? Alright, let's get to this co-op event then. Alright, guys, gonna head out. Alright, thanks for hanging out today, Kaizen. Tomorrow, Kaizen, we're gonna be doing probably... Does anyone know if the Star Rail event is a spoiler? I forgot what it's called already. But there's an event going on in Star Rail, and I don't know if that's like a spoiler type of event, story kind of thing, or if it's a separate thing. What was it called? It wasn't even that one. It was on my phone, I think. Ah, I just have to reload it now. Well, I can just ask on Discord later. Alright, chat, who wants to join for a joint investigation? Alright, joint advance to the Labyrinth Realm. Go. Troubled Lady? She's right behind me. Wait a second. You have to do a solo mission before you can do co-op. How long does that take? Have a chat with a hesitant customer at the video stall. Which videotape should I pick? They all look pretty good. Hey there, here to pick out some videotapes? I'm not sure if I should rent this one called Nihility. Looking at his plot summary, it's about a scientist who discovers the possibility of a coming hollow disaster, and after failing to convince anyone of danger, he's forced to face the catastrophe alone. But ultimately he proves too weak to stop the disaster. Sounds like a thought-provoking film. Thought-provoking? More like something that's happening around me. Huh? What? Nah, it's nothing. I just feel like this movie isn't really my thing. I'll return to Giallo City instead. This one? Oh, that's the collector's edition. So does that mean it isn't available for rent, or do I need to pay extra deposit? Normally it's not for rent, but go on, take it. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. If only there were more people like you. People who really care about others. Sometime later, return to Giallo City is long overdue. The woman still hasn't come back to return it. Looks like this time good intentions didn't quite get rewarded after all. Yikes, don't tell me that lady isn't planning to return it. This collector's edition tape is going for hundreds of thousands of Denny on the second-hand sites. Really should have taken a bigger deposit. Can't let Wise know. I'm definitely not covering it with my pocket money. Huh? A message from Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi? Yanagi? Proxy, do you have a moment? Han needs your help with a crucial joint investigation operation. Oh, is there actually a problem? Or wait. That even Miss Miyabi, or even that you can't solve Miss Yanagi. Wait, why are we bringing up Miyabi? It's in time for jokes. It's precisely because it's a problem we can't solve that we've come to you, Proxy. Could you come into hand headquarters? The situation is a bit complicated, and I'll explain everything in detail when you get here. Sure, I'll be there soon. Go right now. As you fret over your long unreturned copy of the Return to Giallo City, you're suddenly notice Wise next to you. Ask him what's up. Belle? Didn't expect to see you at the temple. By the way, that collector's edition of Return to Giallo City. I was tidying up the tapes that aren't for rental, and was about to return it to the store. Oh, okay. Shifu borrowed it. Senior Yin who borrowed it. Huh? Didn't expect Senior to have time for a movie instead of rushing to grab eggs. I'll go ask him about it later. Miss Yanagi has something else to discuss with me. Take your time organizing. I'm heading out. You hurry to hand headquarters to avoid Wise's questioning.
Is that lighter up ahead? And Lucy too?
We have some voice
Let's
acting.
go say hi.
Delivery drivers went missing right after dropping off your goods. If you're not responsible, then who is? I've told you everything I know. Why don't you believe me, miss? Later? Lucy? What are you two doing here? Don't even mention it. Bernice went to deliver stuff at hand yesterday and still hasn't come back. Yeah, we've reached out to other shipping crews to help look for her, but there hasn't even been a trace of her anywhere. I see. Can you try to recall anything else? I've already told you everything I can. Yesterday afternoon, that delivery girl stormed straight into the guard room and insisted on adding nitro fuel and ice cubes to my healthy tea. And she kept muttering, 30-something, prime time to hustle. Let's get hyped, man. And then, haven't missed any details, right? Then she went to unload her cargo and headed back to the outer ring right after. She even gave me her nitro fuel, saying she needed to rush back to Blazewood to stock up. Oh, right, and I remember now. Before she left, she asked me about Papago Hollow, something about delivering an urgent order along the way. The big hollow in the outer ring? Yeah, that one. I tried to stop her, told her the hollows have been catching up, or have been acting up, and are more dangerous now. She didn't even listen, just floored it and vanished. I can't believe it. So many already mapped hollows she could deliver to, and she goes chasing after Papago. How are we supposed to find her? Need any help? It's fine, Proxy. Maybe she just partied too hard and passed out inside. Let's figure it out ourselves first. You go take care of your own work. Alright, I'll head to hand then. Let me know if you need any help. Don't worry, Proxy. I'll keep you in the loop. Watch these be related. Can we talk? No? Did the solo mission again and speeding through it a little bit. I did it in 3 minutes. Oh, nice. Okay, so it wouldn't take too long. Wait, you can do it again?
Hello, Belle. Thank you for coming. We had no choice but to turn to a civilian for help this time. Nansen will go over the details of the commission with you.
Hello, I'm Nansen, head of intelligence for Section 2. I'll brief you on the details for this mission. Should you choose to accept, please carefully...
Huh? Why so official?
Huh? Wait a sec. This all sounds super official.
Yes, because it's regarding the stability of the Hollow. So please listen carefully. After the recent incidents in Lemnian Hollow, there's been a significant rise of activity in the 6 Great Hollows. In response, Hand and the White Star Institute have both organized investigations and surveillance activities. A week ago, a researcher named Penny from the White Star Institute went missing while carrying out an observation mission in Papago Hollow. The Institute's data management department later discovered that a large amount of confidential information was lost during this period. And the one who recently accessed the info was actually Penny. Once Hand received the Institute's search commission, Deputy Chief Yanagi led a 4-person squad into Papago Hollow and began recon and search operations. That was about 3 days ago. The weird thing is, After the squad entered the Hollow, they began to show symptoms of their memories being scrambled. It took their best effort just to escape the Hollow.
Scrambled memories.
Scrambled memories. Yanagi, are you okay?
Yes, I've fully recovered. A medical examination found that ether had corrupted our brains to varying degrees. What's puzzling is that we were all equipped with the highest quality protective equipment. Whether it's common ether particles or miasma from Lemian Hollow, neither should be able to affect us. After a comprehensive assessment of the situation in Papago Hollow, we determined that conventional anti-hollow strategies would prove ineffective against the legendary Divine Maze. So, I applied to the higher-ups for clearance to contract civilians in hopes that you could lead us through the Divine Maze, locate Penny, and recover the information. Since Joyous' disappearance, you were the best and only remaining option for us.
You want me to navigate the Divine Maze?
Huh? Me? Navigate the Divine Maze solo? Isn't that a bit risky? Just because the Pioneer of Proxies can do it doesn't mean I can.
You won't be operating alone. Chief Miyabi has also decided to personally join the team. Since this is an important operation, the mayor also commissioned Yishun Shifu and Yishongguang Shifu from Yonghui Summit to assist us.
Dang. Okay, we're bringing in like the heavy hitters. Between each mission, there are characters you talk to near the van for optional dialogue. Okay, by the van.
3 Void Hunter level individuals in a single operation? Isn't that a little overkill?
We suspect that the info Penny took contains the Institute's core research data on the creator. If that data is leaked, it could have immeasurable consequences. So it would help if you could also contact additional assistance aside from the 3 Void Hunter level agents.
Regarding Penny's motives, we found this recording in her...
Hiya, papaya!
Hey.
Did everything I could to
Hold on.
warn the world, but all I got in return was indifference and sarcasm.
Turn off auto there. Ruby, thank you for the raid. Let me give a shout out here in a second. Barry, welcome. Tom, welcome. How's it going? Darkrai. How's everyone doing? Thank you for the raid, Ruby. How are you doing today? How was stream? Let me give you a shout out. Welcome, guys. We're doing some ZZZ today. We're gonna be doing the co-op event shortly, but it's a big day because the Bears beat the Packers in the playoffs. On top of that, it's my birthday week. Birthday was on Thursday. You won Demon Slayer Mario Party. Nice, congratulations. That's always the important part. Bum, bum, boom. Happy birthday day. Thank you. Yeah, Thursday was my birthday. We just kind of... What do we do on Thursday? I don't even remember what we did. Thursday was a fun day. What do we do Thursday? I don't even remember what we did. I didn't drink, I swear. I just don't remember what we did Thursday. Oh no, Tom. Was it like you versus Ruby? Yeah, and then the Bears beat the Packers, guys. Now, I'm not huge on football or just sports in general, but when the Bears play the Packers, all of Chicago pays attention. And of course they wait until like the last like 3 minutes to actually like, because they were down by like 21 points for most of the game. And they waited till the ending to win. They know. They literally, the first thing the Bears tweeted, the cardiac Bears strike again. But yeah, guys, we're doing some ZZZ today. We're doing the co-op event here. And I guess this is just like the kind of like the pre-intro kind of stuff. Let's see here. But yeah, guys, if you're here for the first time, welcome in. My name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2634 in a row streaming mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Pokemon and Zelda. But we have been doing a lot of Hoyoverse games lately, so Genshin, Star Rail, and ZZZ. And also, guys, I also started. I probably should make a command for this, but I started posting a series of shorts form videos now on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Kind of going through more of my Fire Emblem collection, which is one of the biggest Fire Emblem collections in the world. So be sure to check that out, guys. Like, comment, and share the videos.
Now, I've chosen the Creator's embrace and will submit those powers that don't belong to us as an offering.
Uh-oh. Damned Exaltus are at it again.
Those damned exaltists are at it again?
It is still unclear whether the forces at play here are remnants of the Exaltists, but there's no doubt that the Creator was influencing her actions. We are planning to organize multiple joint investigation teams. The initial goal is to obtain more information about the Hollow to facilitate future investigations.
I'm gonna head to bed now. All right, have a good one, Ruby. Thank you again for the raid. Get some rest. Get some rest. I slept in last night, guys. So I took a nap earlier because I had a headache beforehand. So I'm probably gonna be up for a while. It's almost 1 a.m. and I'm still wide awake.
Well, seeing how urgent the situation is, I'll take the commission. I'll also contact anyone who can help.
I knew I could count on you. In that case,
That's why it's
I
co-op.
hereby announce that our joint investigation has officially begun. Operation Codename, the Divine Maze.
You immediately contact agents who are free and come to help. Soon they gather at hand headquarters. Let's see here. Never expected that you would be able to get so many helpers. Are these helpers here with us? I like Yanagi's smile there. Miyabi's here, yep. And then supposedly we're also getting Ishuan Shifu and Ishinguang. The follow-up operation is expected to be conducted in groups of 3, entering different areas of the Papago Hollow for investigation. You can check with Nansen for the specific arrangements. We'll need you to guide us through later. Just doing my job. By the way, there's one more thing to discuss. The title proxy isn't exactly well received by Hands higher-ups, which can make submitting reports a bit tricky. That's why I consulted with Chief Miyabi, as I felt you needed a more official title. We already have 2 titles to choose from. You can pick whichever one you prefer. One is the Special Guide, with a position and authority similar to that of an independent investigator of Hollow Zero. The other is Crimson Twilight, which was suggested to me by Soldier 11 of the Defense Force. Apparently it's the title you used during previous collaborations with her. Don't bring up the other title again. Got it. The report will list you as the Special Guide. I'll handle the details. Let's head to Nansen and get the mission started. So Proxy doesn't have the Crimson Eye. I always thought it was some special training you went through, but never mentioned. Okay, so Astra's here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Proxy. Huh? Shouldn't I be the one thanking you? Oh, after accepting your invitation, I got caught up going over the script with the executive director and forgot to explain. I actually have a very important goal for coming here this time. I'm here to get some real-life experience for the Hollow-themed horror film we're about to shoot. Huh? Don't get careless. There's very little known about Papago. It's okay, it's okay. That's exactly the kind of unknown fear we're looking for. During my last film, the director suggested I spend some time experiencing life in Wi-Fi Peninsula. For this new film about exploring the Hollow, I definitely need to practice what I preach. You got it completely wrong. Thanks for helping me get hand to enter Papago, Proxy. Having them as a backup really puts my mind at ease. Just using what's already there to help out. I should be one thanking you for helping with the investigation. Don't worry, I'll never let tracking Bernice get in the way of your investigation. Just leave it to me. Leave it to you? Isn't this supposed to be you all? Lucy isn't coming along? She really wanted to, calling it a rare chance to work with Hand. But once she heard that there was a risk of going missing inside, she reluctantly declined. She even muttered something like, going missing? For 10 hours? Do you realize how much trouble that big idiot Caesar can get into in 10 hours? Oh, it's because they don't want... Okay. Nansen. You're here, Special Guide. Deputy Chief Yanagi, Mr. Leiter, and Miss Astra Yao will be in charge of the first investigation. They'll be setting up data piles in the southern Papago area to get a feel for the Hollow situation. Also, there's some intel everyone needs to be aware of. The special ether energy in Papago is extremely dangerous, affecting both human bodies and machinery to varying degrees. Yes, the bamboo we brought into the Hollow quickly failed. Luckily, both the investigators inside and I could still see and hear everything. Our vision and hearing weren't affected. Based on this, we had the R&D team design this neural interface patch. It can read the images and sounds in your brain and transmit them through the data piles to enable communication within the Hollow. While its stability, battery life, and freedom of use aren't nearly as reliable as bamboo, but for now, it's the only way to communicate. Miss Bell will then interpret what you see and hear to make judgments about the Hollow's environment and guide your directions. So what Bell saw wasn't from cameras and microphones, but from my own eyes and ears? I can assure you, We won't collect any extra information, and you can take it off as soon as the mission is complete. Belle, you have to request the song for me then. Wait, you'll have to request the song for me then. I'll sing anything you'd like. Actually, I wouldn't recommend that. Never mind, it's fine. If everyone's ready, please board the field vehicle and begin the investigation. Let's go. Enter solo investigation. Specific agents. So you said I had to do this first before doing co-op. Let's head into the Breaking Thunder solo investigation first. Yanagi.
What was that sound?
Probably just tinnitus from ether adaptation. Let's keep moving.
Lightning will appear wherever the player is.
I can help you regain composure.
Yeah, each stage is unlocked after you do the solo stages and a couple of co-op ones. Okay.
Watch out, Yanagi. Lightning's coming down up ahead.
I see it. But I'm thinking maybe we can use the lightning strikes against our enemies.
That was amazing, Yanagi. Can't believe you actually used the lightning as a counterattack.
It was just a guess. I didn't expect it to actually work. I just didn't want to split my focus dodging lightning while fighting. The lightning is a bit too dense here.
Yeah, maybe the lightning is what's causing the time-space distortion here. Hold on. Looks like there are some clues up ahead. Let's investigate first.
Wait, wasn't I just over there?
Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now.
Watch your position. One strike will suffice.
It's funny that Astra has a trial on the solo stage here, but she's not part of the character selections in co-op. Well, because I think it's because, like, she doesn't do anything. Like, the way she plays is different.
There's some kind of beacon-like device ahead. It might be able to heal you.
Let's see here. Panic Stopper. I'd never seen you cheer for your own town's football team. I mean, I'm from Chicago. It's the Bears. Like, I'm not a huge sports person, but like the Bears, the Cubs, and the Bulls I'll follow. And when it's against the Packers, yeah, like everyone in Chicago takes notice when the Bears play the Packers, especially in the playoffs. Last time the Bears beat the Packers in the playoffs was a week after Pearl Harbor. Oops.
Don't hold back.
She has a lost weight kit that they can utilize for on-field abilities. During chain time, you can trigger chain overdrive for all squad members unleash it. Okay.
Strike like lightning without a trace.
What? Okay.
There's a control terminal up ahead. Activating it might open a new route. Take the side path. Let's regroup with everyone first.
Miss Astra, I didn't expect you'd join us for the investigation.
Investigation?
Yes, but I'm mainly here to get some hands-on experience for a horror film I'll be shooting later.
A horror film? Hands-on experience?
Yeah! I didn't expect the vibe here to be so perfect for my film. Terror Cruise and The Dock were both filmed at docks in pouring rain like this.
Oh, I see. Then, what about Mr. Lighter? I heard you're the champion of Sons of Caledon. The proxy must have gone through quite a bit of trouble to commission you, right?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing so complicated. I'm just here to look for someone.
Oh. They must be a very important family member to you if you're willing to enter such a dangerous hollow for them.
Family? Sort of. More like a confused idiot who can't find her way home.
Is that so? Alright. In that case, I think we should evacuate first.
Mission, all the characters now have a new combat line, or have new combat lines specifically for co-op, which is, oh, that's good. But it's just for co-op, right? Deputy Chief Yanagi, I still don't get it. Why do we have to ask her for help? I looked into her, and her background is all over the place. Wait, who, me? A video store owner, a disciple of Yunquei Summit, champion of the Ultimate Angler Championship, contestant of Redu's Gatbu. She even has, and she even ran a resort with a few students. Feels like just a hobby-heavy, skill-heavy normal citizen. She can't even pay the electric bill on time at the shop. And still insists on commissioning the legendary proxy, Phaethon. He's the only one who can help us. If Chief Miyabi hadn't stepped in and shut down our investigation, we would have already found him by now. Well, the thing is... Don't worry, just leave getting his cooperation to us. The intelligence division has its methods. If it really comes down to it, I'll handle it myself. Sweet-talking, threatening, I'll even drop to my knees if I have to. Who's gonna tell him? Well, actually, you're here. I have some intelligence to sort through, so I'll take my leave. Sorry about that. Nansen means no harm. He's just, he doesn't know you yet, so the trust isn't quite there. It's okay, I get it. Speaking of which, Miss Astra won't be able to assist us due to scheduling conflicts. But unfortunately, we already have a basic understanding of Papago Hollow. Even though its temporal patterns are chaotic, there are certain correlations we can work with. To facilitate the operation, we think you should be the one to determine the candidates for the next investigation. It will still be a team of 3 to enter the Papago Hollow. If you're ready to move forward, go talk to Nansen and get the details. He should be by the field vehicle organizing intel. Truck. No one. Don't click start matching when you click in. We gotta team up. So what do? Do I still talk to Nansen? Shengguang's lines are currently bugged when she says them in Chinese. In the English dub... Oh, she says them in Chinese in the English dub for some reason. It's either a bug or I guess they could have forgotten to record them. Possibly. Or maybe they just couldn't get her in the studio in time. Well, Yanagi's over there with like 3 dots instead. Is that something else? Is that for a different event? Bring a bento box to work. It's probably a different event, right? Invite people through your friends list or the outposts. Otherwise you'll be matched with randoms. Okay. Only characters near the van are optional. Okay. Wait, do I keep going, or do I talk to Nansen, or do I go somewhere else? Keep going? Okay, talk to him again. See, you're here, special guide. And sorry about earlier. May have been a bit too harsh. It's just that having someone unfamiliar serve as our hollow guide makes me uneasy. A guide's judgment is directly tied to the safety of the investigation team. As the one in charge of intel and coordination, I have to be extra cautious. It's okay, I get it. Thanks for being so understanding. By the way, I just finished organizing the clues I collected in the hollow. Want to take a look? Okay, let's check out the investigation clue we just got. All collected clues and their corresponding hints will be displayed here. Head back and continue the investigation. Including any clues we might collect later, I'll add them all to the clue board in the field car for you to check and analyze anytime. From experience, a clue might seem useless at first glance, but there's always one detail that ends up being key down the line. Kind of like detective work. Sometimes the most offhanded remark solves the toughest case. Makes sense. Oh, sorry. Once I start talking intel, I tend to get carried away. If you're ready, hop into the field vehicle and start the joint investigation with your teammates. Let's begin the joint investigation. First, select Breaking Thunder Standard. This is the recommended investigation, which can be achieved through equipment and Resonia. Just got a Resonium. Let's try equipping it. Agents participating in the investigation will be shown here. Let's pick this agent. Select Resonium slot 1 to view your newly acquired Resonium. Here you can check the effects of Resonium gear and investigation ability score. Let's equip this Resonium to the agent first. You can check the agent's investigation ability score here. Next, let's set this agent as defaults. Default agent will be the default first choice in the joint investigation. Preparations are complete. Let's head back to the joint investigation. Let's start matching. Uh-oh. I think I can only match. Oh, never mind. Okay, so how do we do this then? Let's see. For adding people in chat, mind if I join as well? Yeah, feel free. Do I have to add you? Exclamation point Hoyo if you guys need my code. It will be us three? I guess so. You'll get a lot of Resonium. Rather than manually optimizing them, you can choose equip all, and it'll select the best ones you have. Okay, cool. Oh, we can just invite people from this thing. Or from the outpost. So dragons here. And then click on the plus signs, yeah. And then I have to add... How do we get to the friends list? I always forget. Alright, there you are. Okay, so... Just go matching now. But we have a full team, right? I think. Okay.
What brings you here this time? Ready and I can
See
help
what
you.
everyone's doing.
What brings you here this time?
Awaiting further instructions.
I can help you. Ready and what promise?
This is the path I follow. And you have my complete support.
Awaiting.
Superior Yanagi, awaiting orders. You have my complete support.
Oh, we can set it here too. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is my first time doing this. Let's see.
Squad deployed. Ready for action.
Both chose a not unlucky title. Anything else to grab?
Looks like we'll have to take out these enemies before moving on.
I'll take point.
Fight together.
Focus fire.
An opening.
This is basically just 3-player ZZZ.
Nice work. Target restricted.
Enemy identified.
Blaze evil.
Like I said, you should have surrendered.
You crushed it! That was effortless!
Remember to add this to your reports.
We'll see.
Oh no! I forgot to put red bean buns in the fridge.
Sorry, I'm hearing some of the dialogue.
The energy field here is unusual. We need to take out all enemies quickly.
My heart guides the blade. Surrender. Quick, I strike like lightning without a trace.
Burn everything. Setting crossfire. One.
We hold on. I know where the blade goes. Resistance is futile. Surrender. Threat neutralized.
All clear. But I bet we can do it even faster next time.
Was that not fast enough for you?
What should I cook for Sukaku when we get back?
It's the same problem Lighter ran into. Guess we need a specialized decryption plugin to open it.
Oops, we're through.
Cracked it with the plugin. New area unlocked. Huh, I've got some skills. Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now. Oh, there's some massive bolts. Stay alert.
Section 6 shall pay. Surrender. Reveal truth.
For a second, I thought we were gonna get zapped too.
What should I cook for Sukaku when we get back?
Strong enemy incoming. Eyes up.
I see your heart's reflection. Surrender. Preemptive strike. We press on. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Let's end this.
Setting crossfire.
A preemptive strike. Resistance is futile. Waste of time.
Target restricted.
Fight together. Like I said, you should have surrendered.
It's over. Everyone
Pretty
okay?
intense.
A melon. What should I cook for Sakaku when we get back? Engaging on high risk enemies. Reassessing threat level. Waste of time. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. I strike like lightning without a twist.
Reduce them to action. One strike.
As a team. Surrender. Surrender. Quick as lightning. Enemy gone. Waste of time. Roll like thunder. Preemptive strike. Weak spot located. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Let's end this. One surge suffice. We perform. Waste of time. To your heart's reflection. Surrender. Waste of time. Fight together. Surrender. Stay focused.
Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, basically just seems like multiplayer is easy. So it's just like a high
Good work,
intensity
everyone.
and
I'm treating myself to some extra spicy noodles tonight.
so about as hectic as a Genshin co-op, but with flashier animations. Oh, we can share the photo or save it at least. So is it only co-op for that one match, or do we stay together until we disband or anything like that? Okay, we stay together, it looks like. But now what? Says the other area is probably back out to continue story to unlock more stages. Ah, okay. Alright, in that case...
Investigation done. Let's go tell Nansen what we found.
Talk to Yanagi? No. Talk to Soldier 11? Crimson Twilight and the Spicy Guide of the Dark Maze. I'm here to assist with your investigation as requested. Who are those two? Those are all titles for me. Miss Yanagi has already briefed me about the mission requirements, so there's no need to be too nervous. I'm not nervous at all. If you pull this off, I'll treat you and Miss Yanagi to some super spicy noodles. Thank you for the encouragement, but I'll pass on the super spicy noodles. From what we can see, the Papago Hollow is in a highly unusual state. Not only is there the usual spatial chaos, but time itself is completely out of whack in there. Areas and objects from different time periods are all jumbled together, wrapped in constant rain and lightning, chaotic and extremely dangerous. Yes, but what's strange is that many of the scenes and objects seem to be related to me. Besides scenes from my time in the Defense Force, there are also items I've encountered during my work in Section 6. It's honestly a bit unsettling. Fortunately, the helpers that Bell had contacted have arrived at headquarters one after another. I hope their assistance can help us break through this fog of confusion. Just doing my job. No need to be modest. Thanks to your connections, other squads are running their investigations in parallel. Once the data for the southern area is fully collected, we'll be ready to move on to the next phase. Meanwhile, the executive officer is looking into Penny's traces. Is Penny the girl from the video store? Traces around New Eridu. If we combine that intel with what we uncover in the Hollow, we might finally figure out Penny's motive and the truth behind Papago. Nansen produces a dossier on Penny. Inside the folder is a picture of a woman who looks awfully familiar. The kind of familiar that screams, she borrowed my collector's edition from Return to Gallo City and never returned it. Okay, so she's been missing, basically. That's what I figured. What is it? You sure are staring real hard at that picture. Do you know her or something? You bet I know her. She hasn't returned my videotape. Oh, I see. I thought you might have had some inside info on her. Well, either way, that works out. You can handle official and personal matters together. If you're interested in her investigation results or Papago's old records, feel free to come to me for info. Of course, you can also go by Deputy Chief Yanagi if you're ready for the next phase of the investigation. She's finalizing plans for the operation in the western part of the Hollow. If it ain't the manager who made me work during my break. So you're the one who gave the boss that commission. Yes, that was me, but I requested it through Lycon. Boss has other things to handle. The Hollows keep causing problems. The mayor is swamped, and so is Boss. I'm the only one with time. What a shame for my rare day off. It ends up being taken over by overtime work. Sorry. It's fine. Let's get this done quickly so I can go shopping with Ruby and the others tomorrow. Well. Didn't expect to receive an invitation from you. Huh? Is that a problem? Normally, for a joint investigation request like this from hand, they'd have to go through official channels with public security. But don't worry, I've already taken care of everything. Thanks, Chingy. No need to thank me, it's just another mission from the precinct. In recent years, there have been quite a few cases of thieves escaping into Papago Hollow. I'm merely passing through to catch some criminals. Shouldn't affect the mission, right? Rest assured, we're all heading into the Hollow to find people, so the goal is basically the same. It's just a shame that Chuyuan has a case to deal with and can't join us. Right. You're here, Belle. We've completed the first phase and successfully gathered the Hollow data from Papago's southern area. From what we can see, the Hollow's interior is filled with unusual thunderstorms, bringing both space and time into chaos. But thanks to Belle's assessment, we've managed to map out the relationships between spatial fissures. Barely did anything, just went by my intuition. Based on those connections, we've also charted a route for exploring the western area. Ellen, Chingy, and Soldier 11 are about to head out. For the next phase, our target is to gather as much information about Penny as possible while investigating the Papago Hollow. While Yanagi is in the middle of going over the operation plan, a familiar figure suddenly ran up to everyone. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your meeting. Mrs. Special Guide, your two friends from the Outer Ring are having an argument at the door. The noise is getting so loud it's disrupting our work. Maybe you should go check it out. Is that Lighter and Lucy? I'll go right now. Oh, Xiao's here.
She is not to be trusted, Lighter. You can't let down your guard just because she's so pink and soft and squishy looking.
Hey, I'm not letting my guard down. You were the one who kept saying she's so pink and soft and squishy looking. But also cold, calculating, and scary smart.
Say hi to Lighter.
Hey, Lighter. Did you find any information about Bernice? Huh? Xiao Zhao, what are you doing here? Roxy, come over here and talk some sense into Lighter. This person, who claims to be from some TOPS auditing organization, is completely fooling him. I'm not fooling anyone. I'll help you find your lost friend. I just need you to bring me something I need after that. But Mr. Lighter here keeps saying that any commission for the champion needs to be discussed with his boss. When I called his boss, the lady couldn't even handle basic math and kept throwing around idioms I couldn't understand. No, what she was saying? Forget it. It's all my fault. I should have taught her better.
Hey, Simlupa, welcome in to Yoshima Anniversary. I guess it's like sometime, like we were getting the like the notifications on that yesterday and today, so I don't know exactly what day is the anniversary. But then my birthday was Thursday. So how's it going, Simlupa? Let's see, what do you need, Xiao Zhao?
So, what is it you need, Xiao Zhao? Originally, I didn't want to get you involved. But now that you're here, I'll just tell you. It's simple. Krampus needs that missing data about the creator. We'd like to get a copy from one of the agents who were invited for the investigation. In exchange, I'll give some key intel regarding Papago Hollow.
Let's see. Hey, Simlupa, congrats on the 5 years almost. Yeah, longer than like high school.
Sorry, that really isn't my call to make. Besides, we've already made some preliminary assessments about the electrical environment and chaotic temporal patterns in Papago Hollow. I knew you'd have some reservations, so I didn't plan on contacting you. But I wouldn't be too overconfident if I were you. It's pretty daring to draw conclusions without having clearly seen the nature of the divine maze yet.
Well, having seen its nature?
Without having clearly seen its nature? What do you mean? Mr. Lighter, why don't you let the proxy listen to Bernice's last voice message?
Huh? You mean all the weird stuff she said?
Letter opens a group chat on Knock Knock called Ride or Die and plays the last voice message Bernice sent.
Guys, you'll never guess what I found. There's a huge nitro fuel park inside Papago Hollow. Fire is raining from the sky, and nitro fuel made with the latest formula is exploding everywhere. Pew pew pew. It's like watching fireworks on Gilded Carrot Day. Holger, you have to come check this out. I know you love it.
Bernice's voice message ends there.
No need to overthink it, Proxy. She's always like this. Just one drop of nitro fuel, and she'll be up for the whole night. Then the next day, she'll be half asleep, saying all kinds of nonsense.
Something doesn't add up.
Something doesn't add up. The guard said Bernice was rushing back to Blazewood because she'd given away all her nitro fuel, and this message came shortly after she left hand, so she shouldn't have been half asleep. The only possibility is that the place she was describing actually exists, but it was raining pretty heavily at the stormy harbor we explored earlier. I didn't see any signs of fire.
You have a point. I didn't think about that.
Uh-oh, squad has already left.
Uh-oh. The second investigation squad is already following the route I planned with Deputy Chief Yanagi. We have to warn them.
Alright, Weeb. Oh, you didn't finish Tempest Trials? How far did you get? Like, score-wise. 3 years, I think. 3 years, 4 months. More accurate checking my old account since it's still following. Yeah. That's a good point. Just don't have access to it. Yeah, I remember your whole thing there. Alright, we already talked to Ellen and Chingy. What's up, Belle? Need to put the operation on hold for now. Update Nansen on the hollow situation and a few unexpected possibilities. This needs our attention. While Officer Chingy and Miss Ellen haven't entered yet, the bad news is that Soldier 11 has already gone into the hollow. We'll brief Soldier 11 on the specifics once we're connected to the system. We'll get moving as soon as you're ready. It's an emergency, so we need to report it immediately. No time to waste. Let's go. 35k points. That's about 16 orbs. Okay. Start, I guess. 1111. Screenshot that. One year, 1 month, 1 day, 1 hour. It's all purple.
What was that? Comms acting up?
Can you hear me, Soldier 11? I'll guide you through the search from here.
Copy that. Good to have you with me.
Watch out for these meteors. Flames ignite wherever they land.
Great. Let's maybe get away from the gas station.
That's the last thing I'm afraid of.
Good thing you did her buff trial. Bum, bum, bum.
You alright, Soldier 11? You're kinda on fire.
I'm fine. I'm not fired up yet. I can feel it. The fire is charging me up.
Hit the gas station. Boom, boom.
That meteor seems to have blasted open a passage. Let's keep moving this way. Not good. Enemies are closing in. Let's take them out.
As long as I can use these flames, I don't care how many come at me.
So instead of lightning, we get flames.
Looks like there's some kind of security panel up ahead. We should go take a look.
Oh, it's the thing. Oh, the red ones are bad? Okay.
One moment. I'm cracking the gate control.
Hold on. Enemies.
Hold on, Soldier 11. It seems to have triggered some kind of alarm. Enemies are pouring in. You can't hold off so many enemies and crack that device at the same time by yourself. Let's
Challenge
go back
accepted.
with the team to clear this area next time. We better retreat for now.
Huh? We're done here already? I only just got fired up.
Simmer down for now. I know a girl who loves starting fires. I'll introduce you to next time. Let's pull back and go over what we've got so far.
Copy that. Maybe tonight I'll try those noodles Seed was talking about. The kind that makes you breathe fire. Hopefully, that'll keep the fire burning.
Hannah escorted Soldier 11 to the medical area to get her settled, but the bizarre situation in the hollow still left everyone deep in thought. The port was just pouring with rain, but just a few steps to the west, and suddenly the outer ring is nothing but flames. It's getting weirder by the minute. Maybe I should ask Xiao Zhao. I think I just saw her by the entrance. She always seems to know something. Yo, Proxy. Can't believe you came all the way to see me. And yes, it's probably all the weird stuff going on in the hollow that's got you scratching your head. And now you're thinking you got no choice but to make a deal with me, huh? He explained to Xiao Zhao how the rain-lashed port somehow transformed into a fire-scorched outer ring in the blink of an eye. The outer ring's wilderness and the stormy port are showing up right next to each other. Haven't you ever wondered why? Is this spatial chaos caused by ether? Is it so chaotic that even the data files can't track it? Geez, haven't you ever played HIA's VR games? I mean, this is all just an illusion. VR simulation? Something like that. But judging from what I experienced inside, it's more like an illusion. As for what triggered the illusion, and what type of illusion it was, I can only tell you if you agree to bring out the creator's data. Well, no rush, no rush. Take your time. My offer is good forever. Next part of the mission. Just looking for you. We've suspended all investigations, but need to discuss with you about the situation regarding the hollow that suddenly turned into a flaming area. Explain your assessment to Yanagi. This could all be a VR-like illusion. You don't mention Zhao's presence. VR simulation illusion. That's a bold idea, but a reasonable one. I would also explain why the objects in the electrical environment are all connected to me. Some power in the hollow must have extracted my memories to simulate this environment. But when exactly were our memories captured, and when did we enter the simulated environment? Should we keep exploring while investigating at the same time? For now, that's our only option. At the very least, we need to understand why the chaotic electrical environment suddenly turned into a fiery area. Alvoil, welcome in. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes. How are you doing today? We're doing some ZZZ at the moment. This time we're investigating Joyful Blaze normal. Press again to remove Breaking Thunder normal from matchmaking. Okay. You're ready? Oh, I can invite more people again. There you go. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah. Albo, how are you doing today?
I can help you ward off misfortune at Sit Ready and Waiting.
Recommended.
Eradicate all evil. Touch my tail?
Wanna see?
How about a little late night adventure? I promise.
Oh, wait.
This is the path I follow.
Ready and
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
A new case to solve?
awaiting.
Time for some tail care.
I'm
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Bum, 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 bum. Did I fill out my spreadsheet for the day already?
I smell a ghost story in the air. If we can take out all the enemies quickly, we might get an extra bonus. Golden Ringo spotted! Everyone, go after it!
Where?
Pretty, right? I got this! It's over. device up ahead controls the main gate. Hack it, and we're in. Don't let the enemies get near the teammate who's doing the hacking. Nice, it's unlocked. Let's move on to the next phase.
Don't tell me we went the wrong way.
Oh, we're here already.
The flames are growing more intense here. Stay alert and avoid them.
What do we do with this thing?
Who's the strongest now?
Phew, finally cooling down. I thought we were about to get roasted.
Went the wrong way?
A super concentrated nitro-fueled drink that makes you happy with one drop? Yeah, no way I'm drinking that. But I bet it'll be useful somewhere. It worked! The door's open! But this song is way too sad. I'm gonna mute it now. Strong enemy incoming! Eyes up!
It's done! Enter eternal slumber!
Fleeting dream. A passing moment.
The name of the night emissary! Stay focused. Ruthless speed! Attack with me! Engaging. Return to the Sea of Dreams! Who's the strongest?
That takes care of everything. Nice job.
Can I? Pretty sure Alice would be terrified here.
Death stands before you.
Let's surrender now and let me have a closer look at it. I got this. Let's end Go! Destroy everything! Ruthless speed! Attack with me! Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams! Grace armor at my command! There's faith that we can do it! Like a shadow! Slumber in the mist. Can I join your next adventure? An easy
Well, that's if
victory.
they added a rumble
The
to
spike's
controller in this
finished.
game. What time is it? 1:30. How we do? Should I continue for one more area? for today. Some of the Easter egg didn't play out. What's the Easter egg? There's an Easter egg? Well, can we do that one again? I'm guessing this next one, Pale Breath, is next. After a joint investigation, the dazed and confused Bernice is found near Hollow Exit and taken back to hand for a medical checkup. Someone unlocks the secret room, a certain song will play. Oh, okay. Did we unlock a secret room? Proxy, good thing you were here. Otherwise, I never would have guessed Bernice would be passed out right by the Hollow's exit. Han finished the basic examinations and questioning, and then let us go. We'll be taking her back to the convoy shortly. Huh? What's wrong? The fire's out? Don't stop now. Hey, what are you doing? Acting all formal, huh? I'll finish this nitro fuel. You'll go ahead and... you go ahead however you like. Go ahead however I like. Forget that. You're coming back to Blazewood to rest. Look at that. Drool's dripping down your chin. Later, Piper's ride is almost here. Come help me get her over. Hold up, let me finish talking to Proxy and I'll be right there. I need to thank you this time. Without you putting in a good word and without Han's help, who knows how long it would have been how long it would have taken us to find her. Don't worry, even now that we found Bernice, I'll keep helping you investigate. That's a promise from the champion, and I'll never go back on my word. Later, if you don't get over here right now, you're in big trouble later. I keep my word too. Alright, I'm here. Lucy helps Bernice onto Piper's vehicle and heads back to Blazewood, while Letter stays behind at Han's headquarters just as promised to continue the investigation. Review it with Yanagi. Yeah, unlocked it. We got the dialogue for it, but didn't play. Oh. Maybe we just didn't hear it? Or would it be, like, obvious? Sorry, Proxy. When you sent the message, I was still in the Hollow looking for Garden Dave. Didn't see your message until I left the Hollow. But the moment I got your message, I rushed over. An unknown Hollow, the mysterious ethereal. This is so exciting. Keep it cool, Lucia. This is a mission. We're not here to play with the ethereal. Yeah, I get it. It's a mission. Just trust me. Trust a little hard right now. Isn't it just about entering the Hollow, exploring for intel, and finding the missing Institute members, and finally bringing out that supergiant ethereal Papago? What the heck is a supergiant ethereal? You're still focused on the ethereal, aren't you? Yishengwang and Yishwen. According to Miss Yanagi, the situation here is still unclear and requires further investigation. Shifu, Senior, you're here. I heard my disciple has been keeping New Eridu safe. Of course, as your Shifu, I had to come help. Shifu, you're fooling Bell again. It was actually the mayor who contacted us and sent us here. Don't turn official business into a personal favor, hey? Dealing with the reduced threats and clearing out the Hollow's dangers. Why bother splitting it between duty and personal matters? Bell, I'm counting on you as the Hollow guide for this mission. Once it's over, I'll take you and Jiaguang to a dessert shop in Janus Quarter. Miss Miyabi recommended it to me. There's a new soft and chewy dessert that's really good. It'd be very obvious as it would replace the battle. Okay. I wonder if all of us needed to enter the room once it was unlocked. All it's done is done. I mean, we can go back to that area at some point, right? And play it again. We don't have to do it now, but... There you are. Just finished reviewing the observation data with the Intelligence Division. We can now confirm our hypothesis. The scenes witnessed in the Papago are illusions simulated from the entrance memories. Unlike ordinary illusions, the ether in Papago seems capable of synchronizing with our five senses, letting multiple people experience the same individual's illusory world together. And this flaming outer ring is Bernice's illusion. At the same time, after conducting medical checks on both Bernice and the agents investigating the Hollow, we found that the Hollow continues to drain our energy as soon as we enter these illusory zones. Therefore, at this stage, we must quickly identify the cause of these illusions. Otherwise, we'll just be chasing shadows, while the Hollow continues to corrupt our minds and drain our energy. We've also discovered an ether anomaly area in the northwest of Papago. According to our reports, Bellabog Heavy Industries once conducted the construction surveys there, but now we can barely spare any manpower as we're struggling to make progress with both Penny's case and the investigation into the illusions. No worries, I can help out. Why don't you take a break first? Yeah, I should get some rest. Sorry, I got a little too anxious when the investigation hit a roadblock. If you plan to assist us as a guide, you can check the situation from the field vehicle. However, the ether concentration in that area is quite high and extremely dangerous, so please exercise the utmost caution. By the way, your Shifu and Senior should be at Han headquarters by now. There's also a little girl with horns who came along. Go say hi when you get a moment. Let's rest for now and plan our next steps tomorrow. Talk about the current investigation findings. Are you hear about the results of the external investigation? We've gathered some new intel. Which part would you like to know more about? The executive officer is still actively pursuing the Penny investigation. Here's what we have on her so far. According to the Institute's records, Penny had repeatedly warned its members about the impending apocalypse. However, the higher-ups at the Institute did not take her seriously, as they believed her conclusions to be insufficiently supported by reasoning. The apocalypse? Yeah, after the Hollow Zero disaster, there were indeed quite a few doomsayers among the public, but it's rare to hear of a researcher so loud and strident about the matter. Well, did you get some rest? Yeah, back to full energy. Good. I've gone over the issues we ran into. For now, it seems both the storm-torn, time-warped port and the fire-covered outer ring were all illusions, the VR-like simulations based on our memories. But aside from trapping us in illusions, the Papago Hollow also drains our strength while we're inside. Unfortunately, we still don't know what's causing the illusions. Nansen and I will take another look at the info sent back by the data pile later. Maybe we'll be able to find something in there. Please come talk to me if you're ready, if you remember anything that might be of help, of course. Yanagi climbs into the field vehicle, apparently heading off to speak with Nansen about the hollow data. And with Yanagi's words still fresh in your mind, you find yourself pondering the cause of the illusions as well. How did we even fall into the illusion? I don't know where to begin with that question. And how did the Joyous manage to take his way through a highly complex hollow like the Divine Maze all on his own back then? Wait, is this a message from Xiao Xiao? Why does this feel like someone's handing you a pillow just as you want to fall asleep? She didn't plant some kind of listening device in my brain, did she? Feels like the only way to know for sure is to ask her. But what if she wants me to leak the creator's data to her again? Hey Proxy, I hear your investigation is stalled again. I bet you're also totally caught up in the Divine Maze puzzle right now. Tapping into my communications. Nah, if I were monitoring you, you wouldn't even know it. Of course, I mean if. How about meeting at our usual spot by the hand entrance later? But you have a whole bunch of questions for me. Seems Zhao hasn't arrived at the agreed upon location yet. You sort through the information you have so far.
The two areas we've explored so far seem to be closely related to the people who went in with us. In the stormy area, many scenes and objects felt familiar to Yanagi, and the fire area was basically Bernice's dream nitro fuel party. But if our theory's right, and everyone's in something like an HIA VR simulation, then how did we all get in?
Tricky, isn't it, Proxy? Having trouble figuring it out, huh? You sure you don't want to consider my offer? I'm talking key information about the Divine Maze. All you need to do is provide me with a copy of the data on the creator. As long as you're careful, no one will find out.
Aren't you worried that I'll use your intel to clear the Divine Maze, and then bail on giving you the creator's data?
Yes, there is a risk. But for some reason, there's this voice in my head telling me I can trust you. I can tell you what's actually going on here. Tops tried to intercept the data on the creator when they found out that it was missing. But the idiots they sent almost got wiped out in Papago Hollow. This is what led to Krampus's involvement. And I'm the one overseeing things now. So, it's a win-win for both of us. If you accept, you can quickly clear the Divine Maze and catch the Institute's rogue researcher. And I get the data I want. It'll save everyone a lot of trouble. Even if you don't give it to me, Krampus can still intercept the data through other means. And we might find ourselves standing on opposing sides. Things would get a lot messier.
Why are we refusing?
Sorry, I don't want to betray Yanagi's trust. Besides, my integrity as a professional proxy won't allow me to do that.
All right. I understand. You have your concerns. Well, seeing as you're in such a pickle, I'll give you one last little hint. I'm guessing you're wondering how you fell into the illusion.
Huh? A free hint? But you know what they say. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Of course it's not free. As for the price, we can settle that later. Think, Proxy, think. A substance that can extract consciousness and memories, and even inflict madness on those who touch it. We've come across plenty of that back in Lemnian Hollow, remember?
You mean miasma. So there might be lots of miasma in Papago Hollow?
I can't tell you that. Any further info will be paid content.
Anyway, thank you for the intel, Xiao Zhao.
You hurry back to hand headquarters with this key intel.
Hello? Can you hear me? Doesn't sound like things went too well there. Do you need my help, Senior Zhao? I don't mind taking things from hand. No need. I don't want to complicate things. Besides, I can't afford owing you a favor. Ouch, that hurts. How could I possibly have Senior Zhao owe me anything? After all, you said you couldn't handle the miasma there on your own. I'm willing to help out of love as your companion. You expect me to believe that? If you got mixed up in all this, we might really end up becoming the Proxy's enemies. Just don't worry about it. I'll go back into Papago Hollow myself.
Oh. That can't be good, right? Hey, special guy, what's up? You're looking pretty serious. Did something come to you or what? Don't tell me you also think those illusions are caused by the miasma. What a coincidence. Creative minds think alike and all that, huh? I've suspected it for a while. The mental damage and hallucinations we experienced in the Hollow match the findings of Han's research on the Lemnian miasma's known characteristics. It's just that we haven't had the data to prove it just yet. Up until about 10 minutes ago, we were detecting special ether signals near the center of the Hollow with frequencies very similar to those in miasma. But to know exactly what those signals are pointing to, we'll need to investigate the Hollow in person. If it really is miasma, then based on the signals from the data file, the concentration appears to be quite high, and it would be extremely dangerous. I'll take point on this one. I've got some experience dealing with this kind of filth. Ishwan Shifu. Thank you so much. I'll get in touch with someone right away and get someone to assist you in the investigation. You don't have to do that. I just spoke with the Deputy Chief Yanagi. If the Hollow is generating illusion, if the Hollow is generating illusion by using the mental energy of those who enter it, then every additional person we have going in will only raise the risk level. I'll scout the area. I'll scout the situation there first. If needed, we can send in a joint squad afterwards. All right, let's follow Ishwan Shifu's lead. Special guide, if you're ready, go ahead and head out with Ishwan Shifu. All right.
Are you alright, Shifu?
Just a bit of ringing in my ears. Maybe I'm too tired. Let's make this quick.
Drop a set number of miasma particles. Crush these particles to significantly fill your miasma coin bar.
This one might help us with our research on the area. Let's take it.
Ooh.
As expected, there's quite a bit of miasma here. But something about it feels unfamiliar when I touch it.
Unfamiliar?
I think I can overcome the miasma's influence, and maybe even make this energy work in my favor. Full of yin and yang.
You're amazing, Shifu. You actually managed to use the miasma to your advantage.
It feels more like something trying to imitate real miasma. Once I saw through that, its effects weren't hard to shake off. The technique isn't that complicated. You should try it yourself sometime.
You've got to teach me that later, Shifu.
should be where the data pile is set up. The data pile should activate when spell sticks around for a while. Let's get this done.
We can set up the data pile here. If I stand close enough, I should be able to activate it.
The gate ahead is clogged with miasma. Shifu, it's safer if we fall back and regroup first.
Okay. We'll do as you say. Strange miasma, a bizarre realm. We've had enough of oddities for one day. Let's head back and figure out our next step.
Welcome back. Thanks to Ishwan Shifu's investigation, our technical team has managed to finish the calculations for the hollow environment data. Near where you are, there's a spot with a particularly high concentration of ether. Looking at the observational map returned by the data pile, there's a faint humanoid shadow lying on the ground with the ether concentration zone, or within. We believe this could be the source of the miasma you encountered. In other words, that's the core of the hollow. At first, we thought the figure might be Penny, lying on the ground after being knocked out by corruption. But then we ruled out the possibility after we realized that the figure is only half her weight, according to the data we have on her. If we want to get to the bottom of this, we'll need you to assist the squad in the investigation. Eliminating the core ethereal should give us a chance to lift the Divine Maze's illusions. The field vehicle is ready, and you can head out anytime. Alright, this might be the last one we do for today. We can maybe continue tomorrow as well. So I have to remove this one, right? Wait. Oh, high risk. Okay. We want to do that one. Oh, so this is just... wait, is it just 3 plus 1? Or do I have to go to all of them before unlocking the last one? Because if it's just one more, I might just stick it out and just finish it. At least just to get the story on one stream. The bottom ones are all just single boss fights, while the top row is exploration. Okay. So it's not part of the story, per se. And yeah, maybe I'll just try and finish the story then. Final battle, high risk. Or is that part of this one? No, it doesn't look... it looks like it's separate. But I don't know.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Yeah, the far right is part of the story. Okay, yeah, well then we'll probably just do that tonight then. Might as well get it out of the way, even if it is late. Alright, who should I pick here? Recommended ice or fire? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Oop. Wait, I didn't select yet. Is it too late to change? Oh, I guess it is. That's fine.
out of seclusion, into battle.
Looks like a clue. Let's bag it for now. The Krampus decryption plugin. Supposedly, it's great for cracking door controls. I want to see if it actually works.
We can set up the data pile here. If I stand close enough, I should be able to activate it.
Oh, we know all three.
This pile's up and running. Let's fire up the next one. This pile's up and running. Let's fire up the next one. All observation data piles are running stable. Let's head to the next area.
Something feels odd here.
The energy field here is unusual. We need to take out all enemies quickly.
Scatter.
Steady now. Take a chance before my world. Yin and Yang converge. Evil shall be purged.
Just getting started.
Golden thing blue spotted! Everyone, go after it!
There. Oh.
Cycle of yin and yang.
Just getting started.
Scatter. Quiet your mind. Let all return to one.
Now's the time.
As expected of us, we cleared the whole area.
I can buy snacks for so something like this.
These miasma crystals keep releasing more miasma. Hurry, let's crush them.
Soar with the wind. Nothing impressive. Precious energy. Dust to dust. Nothing impressive. All bark, no bite.
Ugh, finally got rid of all the miasma.
Feels odd here.
Strong enemy incoming! Eyes up!
Reality and illusion. Reality and illusion. Swift yet still. Scatter. Calm the spirit. Strike down evil. All bark, no now.
That takes care of everything. Nice job.
Next report.
Right and wrong, yin and yang. It's all within the heart.
This one might help us with our research on the area. Let's take it.
Be gone, fiend. Evil shall be purged. Nice teamwork. Obliterate form and spirit. Release. Now's the time. Spirit and form. Cycle of yin and yang. Release. Spirit and flame. Fired up. More faith is sealed. Quiet your mind. We'll all return to one. Now. I'm here. Keep going. Now's the time. Spirit and form. Swift yet still. Double fight. Up to cream. Spirit and flame. Steady now.
Alright, we're gonna keep pushing through because
Thanks for your
there's one
efforts.
more story part.
Well fought, everyone.
Find me an opponent who can actually fight next time.
Bum, 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 bum. With the large ethereal Hator defeated, the surrounding miasma begins to dissipate. See Xiao Zhao lying on the ground, and she appears to be weakened and in great pain, though she has already fallen unconscious. Han rushes Zhao Zhao to medical treatment. Fortunately, her condition is stable and there's no threat to her life. The team heads back to Han headquarters for a debrief on the stage of the joint investigation. Never thought I'd meet a young Thyran girl in the Hollow. Well, she's actually she's the help I called in. Help? So she's that humanoid shadow Nansen and the others saw. Just an illusion after all, huh? Looks like we really hit a brick wall in our investigation. Illusion? Brick wall? What do you mean? Let me explain. While the core ethereal in that area has been eliminated, the chaos our investigators felt, along with the hallucination-inducing ether detected by the data pile, remained just as strong. If my deduction is correct, this miasma zone is just the hallucination space of this little bunny, and the core ethereal we dealt with earlier is nothing more than one of her inner demons. We've been monitoring that special hallucination-inducing ether. While it corrupts the mind like miasma, unlike miasma, it isn't liquid in form and doesn't spread through specific areas. Instead, the ether moves through the air at speeds of exceeding 300 meters per second. As such, it permeates every corner of the hollow. Moves at high speed? Yes, initially we thought hallucinating-inducing ether particles were being scattered rapidly by some powerful force. However, analysis of the ether particles from earlier investigations showed that they are simply ordinary ether, incapable of corrupting the mind. This means that something else is causing the illusions. It appears to be colorless and formless, unlike anything we've seen before. After learning about the situation, our superiors are considering terminating this joint investigation. It seems we've truly entered a maze with no way out. As Yanagi and Nansen struggle to process this disheartening conclusion, a loud reporting rings out when a hand operative enters to brief them. Officers, I have a report. The Thyran we found unconscious during the investigation has been identified as Zhao, a member of the Krampus Compliance Authority. As per protocol, we treat civilians who enter the Hollow first and then return them to their homes. But given who she is, because she doesn't want to be hired by hand, that's why I didn't tell anyone. I see. In that case, then let's get her treated properly and have her people pick her up. Deputy Chief Yanagi, but she's with Krampus. Shouldn't we interrogate her? No. Like I said, just get her treated properly and have Tops pick her up. The Papago investigation has already stalled. If we fail to pool our resources and keep questioning our special guide and their agent instead, it'll only make it harder to move the operation forward. The hand operative slinks off, tail between their legs, leaving everyone else standing there in awkward silence. I apologize for losing composure there, Belle. Don't worry, hand will not give that little bunny any trouble. You must all be tired. Let's take a break for now. Everyone scatters reluctantly, still troubled by the mystery of the Divine Maze. You are pondering the issue when you see Nansen coming towards you. Sorry to trouble you with another investigation, but we've discovered a new ether anomaly in the southeastern part of Papago. As everyone was busy investigating the miasma-like zone, we haven't had the chance to share this until now. Now that the investigation at another dead end, all I can do is hope for some useful clues there. Honestly, though, I'm just grasping at straws here. I think we gotta do a better job with like the proofreading here, guys. But even if we find no intel or clues there, suppressing the ether anomaly in this area should reduce Papago's overall ether levels, and might even weaken its hallucinatory effects on us. I think it's worth a shot. Alright, you can leave it to me. As things stand now, our assumptions about Papago Hollow seem to be on rather shaky ground. Yes, we've only encountered one mystery after another, and now Xiao Zhao is all mixed up in this too. Just what's causing these strange illusions anyway? We can only rely on the analysis from Proxy and Yanagi to find out. Once we identify the evil behind this, I will cut it down to the last. Yes, I'll make sure that we wipe it out once and for all. Junior Belle, what do you need? Nothing, just passing through. Oh, there you are, Belle. That Miss Xiao from Krampus is awake. She's still a little weak, but she can move around normally. She just told me she hopes to see you before she leaves. You should go and see her if you have time.
Belle, you're here. I think I made a mistake.
What happened in the Hollow?
What happened in the Hollow? As soon as I entered the Hollow, I heard a sharp, piercing sound. Then a large amount of miasma came pouring forth like a flood. The porcelain equipment I prepared was completely useless. I could only let the miasma take me, like I was drowning. You must be careful, Proxy. It appears that my hypothesis about the miasma wasn't very accurate. Papago's ether form is different from anything previously recorded. It's okay. I'm also thinking about other possibilities. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't have to shoulder everything alone. If you need help, you can just tell me. It's not that simple. Just like how water always flows downward, a good bunny always strives to hop higher. Working for Krampus has always been like walking on thin ice. If I'm not moving forward, then I'm already falling behind. It's all right. Don't be so hard on yourself. You should get some rest.
A vehicle from Krampus arrives to take the weakened Zhao away. What she said at the end gives you some new ideas.
What's on your mind, Proxy?
What Xiao Zhao just said got me thinking. Water always flows downward. Yanagi, remember our previous theory? Papago Hollow drains both memories and strength from those who enter. Based on your experience, what do you think this absorbed power ultimately becomes?
Hollow cores mostly absorb ether energy. I can only assume that Papago Hollow would follow a similar logic.
Then it's just as I thought. We've been focusing all our energy on solving the puzzles in each area. But as long as the core sustaining these illusions remains intact, new illusions will appear whenever someone enters. So we need to look for a deeper logic through the illusions. As long as the Hollow keeps draining our energy, the ether will continue to flow.
You mean, just like how water always flows downward, the absorbed ether energy will eventually converge somewhere?
Exactly, so we need to observe.
Yep. By using the observation posts we left behind to monitor the ether flow inside the hollow, we can locate where all that energy converges. I bet that's where we'll find the core of the divine maze.
Nansen, retrieve the data from the observation post. Focus on the flow of the ether energy.
I'm already on it. According to observation data from previous investigations, the ether energy is flowing northeast. There are points of convergence in areas EO3 and EO4.
We found it!
Let's assemble the squad and get ready to go. It's time to put an end to this.
Following ongoing monitoring of the energy convergence site, we uncovered another important piece of intel. This location isn't just a convergence site for the absorbed energy, it's also a source of the hallucination-inducing ether. Hallucination-inducing ether streams in the hollow was so complex that we neglected to track them at first. But then thanks to something you said, we decided to follow a single stream, and that was how we discovered that this is actually where it originated. Yes, this is why we consider this place a kind of processing plant. It converts the mental energy of those who enter the special ether into special ether that causes hallucinations. Furthermore, we suspect that the person at the heart of this plant is Penny, the researcher who induced the creator's data into the hollow. The executive officer has just reported their latest findings on her, and we can go over them together. Nansen pulls out a copy of Penny's notes. He notes that they are filled with frantic, disjointed ramblings. According to mentor Yeshta's notes, death is not the end point. I'm willing to be the bait that lures dissonance into the depths of the divine maze. I'm willing to cast off my flesh and guide my spirit toward the realm of immortality. But my videotape. May everything return to the creator, and may they watch over me and over this world. Okay, so she went full cult. What this tells us is that stealing the creator's data wasn't Penny's real goal. It was merely a ploy to lure us into the hollow and drain our mental energy so it can be converted into that special hallucination-inducing ether. I believe this is where she is now, where the ether streams converge. That's where she is, controlling everything. If you're ready, let's begin our final joint investigation. Let's take down the mastermind together. Wait, it says I can talk to him. We've gotten Papago, the Divine Maze. We're still putting in all the intel together. Hollow data. Investigation found the scene characteristics of the Papago Hollow difficult to define, as everyone had vastly different impressions of the Hollow. At least some reports indicate that the highly dangerous ethereals can be found throughout Papago Hollow, and the area consists primarily of cliffs and elevated platforms. Reports also indicated that the interior of Papago consists largely of rainforest, with its swamp lands harboring numerous unknown ethereals ready to pounce on any investigators who dare venture into the depths. There are even reports that claiming that Papago Hollow is filled with clouds and cotton candy, with adorable unicorn bamboo soaring through its skies. Soldiers' previous traumatic experience often report seeing visions of terrified battlefield environments upon entering. However, if you're a carefree, happy-go-lucky investigator, you might even spot your own sofa bed and gaming console inside Papago. Documentation from early explorations of Papago Hollow revealed that the Hollow's interior environment alters in response to the investigators who enter it. That's why the multi-party investigative strategy that was adopted back then ultimately made the environment inside the Hollow even more complex, instead of yielding clear results. The chaos level in the Papago Hollows did drop significantly for a time following Joyous' successful solo traversal. This allowed even ordinary investigators to enter the Hollow to learn more. It was only recently that the Papago investigation had to be suspended due to a spike in the Hollow activity levels. Okay. Final battle, high risk.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Eradicate all. What? Sukatsu Yanagi. Awaiting orders.
Awaiting.
You have my. This is the path I follow.
Ready.
Sukatsu Yanagi. Awaiting orders.
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
You have my complete support.
I'll give you a hand.
All right. Well, hey, Bobo, welcome in. Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes. How are you doing today? Or good morning to you, I think. We're just doing some ZZZ co-op. It's -8 outside. That's pretty cold. We get that cold here sometimes too. Fun fact. -40 is the same Fahrenheit and Celsius.
Wait, Geppetto? Is it just me? Or does this one look way meaner than the one we've seen before? Wait, a miasmic state? Everyone be careful. Don't let the miasma get out of control.
It's one of these things.
Reveal truth. The line is gone. Frost fortens. Split the heavens. Ride the wind. Requesting fire. Evil fall. Heart moves the blade. Nature shapes the art.
Yeah, what chapter today, Bobo? How's your weekend going?
Flame strike. Uh-oh. Looks like he absorbed the lightning energy and entered a new state.
A new state.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Let this sword away. Send you away. Evil fall.
Oh, we're combining everything. The lightning, the fire.
No more shadows. Annihilate. Spirit cross. Split the heavens. I see. All blades become one. But all return to one. Flame strike. Reflecting fire sport. All evil. Split the heavens. The sword follows my will and wins power in the heavens. Victory in one strike. Heads up, people. Geppetto has entered a burning state. Watch out for the flames.
Alright, burning. Here we go.
With a still heart, the sword gleams bright. A clean sweep.
I go where the blade goes. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens.
The Qingming's might rends the heavens. The line is strong.
Hey, we got it.
It's looking pretty weak. Come on, finish it off.
Oh.
Something feels off. But let's keep hitting it and see what happens.
Let's keep hitting it and see what happens.
This is the Creator's warning! Why won't any of you believe me?
Penny? Where's Penny?
Fine. Then I shall face the end alone and claim immortality myself.
Was that Penny? I knew Geppetto had something to do with her. Keep attacking. Keep up the pressure. I feel like we're getting
Am I by
closer
myself?
to the truth.
Yeah.
May all return to the Creator, and may the Creator watch over me and over this world.
Deep question
All
mark.
right, one last strike.
No picture? Aww. After seeing resembling dissipating data streams, and before anyone can make sense of what is happening, the joint investigation agents are yanked from the hollow by some unknown force. Meanwhile, Penny is lying beside everyone, still moaning in pain. Han takes Penny into custody for questioning. Meanwhile, everyone returns to Han headquarters and, after a quick cleanup, gathers in front of the field vehicle for their final debriefing. Welcome back, Special Guide. The outcome wasn't perfect, but we did manage to apprehend our target, Penny. From what I can tell, the 4 scenarios we experienced correspond to different hallucinations in each person's mind. The lightning-lashed port must have come from my memory, while the fire-engulfed outer ring area seems tied to Bernice, and the pale miasma realm would be a hallucination on Miss Chow's part. As for the area where Geppetto was, we initially thought it was the real hollow core, but after reanalyzing the recorded data, we found its ether frequency matches perfectly with the previous areas, suggesting it's likely also a hallucination. According to Penny's notes, she always wanted to be a puppeteer like Geppetto, so if my deduction is correct, that must have been her hallucination. We still knew nothing about the truth of the Divine Maze, even though in the end we had seemingly broken through the illusions. In the end, a wave of images, like dissipating data streams, surged into our minds, and we found ourselves outside the hollow by the time we came around to what was around us. But after we were yanked out of the hollow, we found this nearby, a black stone shard that appears to contain some data. After everyone worked together to shatter the illusion, this mystery shard fell nearby. Mysterious blue dots of light flicker on its surface, perhaps to contain some information. Just as Danson is showing you the stone shard, the familiar shout of reporting suddenly rings out next to him again. Apologies for the interruption, officers. I have a report. Chief Miyabi is interrogating the suspect Penny, but she refuses to cooperate. She keeps demanding to see the special guide, but who knows what she's really after. She wants to see me? I'm okay with that. Let's go see her together then. I want to find out what other trick she has up her sleeve.
Proxy, you're here. This person hasn't been cooperating with the investigation since we got out of the hollow. She's been saying that she wants to see you. So, what do did you want to see me for?
Nothing really. I just wanted to thank you for recommending that videotape. It helped me realize that the time has come for this corrupt and foolish city to perish.
This is my fault.
Were you already a member of the Exaltists back then?
Me? An Exaltist? You mean those reckless fanatics who covet the Creator's power and never show gratitude? No, no. Don't you understand? No one ordered me to do anything. The Creator sent me blessings, and I received their warning.
You're crazy.
The Hollow is changing, and the end is approaching. You all heard the Creator's calling when you entered the Hollow, and yet you remain ignorant and deceive yourselves. Who's really crazy here? But it doesn't matter anymore. I don't care whether you understand or not. I just want to thank you for helping me complete the sacrifice.
So you were never after the Creator's data to begin with. Your ultimate goal was to lure us into the Hollow and extract our power.
Now you understand. As expected of a Void Hunter. Before the new era arrives, someone has to serve as the foundation. And when the end comes, this foundation will serve as the steps toward my immortality. Just like what my mentor Yashdaya wrote in his notes. Countless creatures will kneel in worship. The sound of praise will carry me into the next life. May everything return to the Creator. And may they watch over me and over this world.
Nansen, please contact PubSec to detain her. Seems like she won't tell us anything else.
So, special response quickly arrives and arrests Penny. Everyone leaves the interrogation room in frustration. What a pain she is. It's fine. In any case, capturing her means we've accomplished our primary mission objective. As for her motives and secrets, we can leave those to our colleagues in the intelligence division to investigate further. Even though numerous mysteries surrounding the Divine Maids remain, we can at least consider this case closed. And I can finally start writing the report for the operation. For a moment there, I genuinely feared this joint investigation would be the last mission of my career. I can help you with that. Since Chief Miyabi and Deputy Chief Yanagi are both busy, may I have a word with you for a moment? Would you mind coming over to the intelligence office? Huh? What do you want to talk about? Our intelligence division colleagues have finished analyzing the Blackstone chart I just showed everyone. I'd like you to review the analyzed data with me. After all, as the key pathfinder for this operation, you should be among the first to see it. Thanks. Let's go take a look then. With Nansen leading the way, you proceed to the intelligence office as Yanagi and Miyabi begin drafting the operation report.
Yanagi, are you writing a report on the operation?
Yes. Although we successfully captured Penny and retrieved the data on the Creator, there are still 3 key questions left unanswered. 1. What triggered the illusions? 2. Where is the hollow core that extracted our power? And 3. Who is the mastermind behind all this?
I'm still very concerned about what Penny said. She mentioned that we heard the Creator's calling when we entered the Hollow.
You mean the sharp, piercing sound we heard in the Hollow?
Correct. I thought it was just my ears ringing as I adapted to the ether environment. But now that I think about it, maybe that's what caused the illusions. Extracting our consciousness and memories the moment we enter the Hollow, and creating an illusory space in our minds is certainly no easy task. Like when Nulphase attempted to extract data from Taelis. It requires immense computing power and sufficient time to accomplish.
Right. I originally thought that tracking the ether flow would lead us to the core of the Hollow and allow us to catch whoever's behind it all. I even suspected that Penny was the mastermind. But after breaking Penny's illusory space, an even stranger area emerged. A black stone tablet and flickering lights. What could that all mean? Come to think of it, there's no way Penny could have built something as intricate as the Divine Maze on her own. She didn't have the time or the ability. All she did was carry the data on the Creator into the Hollow as bait, luring us into joining this game. There must be someone bigger behind everything we experienced in the Divine Maze. And all that absorbed ether energy must have something to do with them.
That's exactly what I was worried about. Enemies aren't scary when you can see them in the open. We simply have to slice through them. But when we don't know who's manipulating things behind the scenes, I can't help but feel ineffectual.
Meanwhile, on the other side, you follow Nansen into the dark room for intel analysis. After Nansen works for some time, the device analyzing the blackstone activates, and the corresponding screen gradually lights up. With a series of electrical noises, the image gradually becomes clearer.
Some say that seeing is believing, and hearing is deceiving.
Should I know who this is?
But we often forget that it's sound that resonates with the heart more. And I shall listen to the echoes of these thoughts, and bask in the mysteries and power within these souls. I hope you can listen with me.
Wait, is this joyous?
The video ends. The joint investigation in the Divine Maze will continue. You okay there, Special Guide? I'm doing alright, just a little surprised, that's all. Okay, Hannah will continue investigating the Blackstone Shard and the Joyous situation. We're also forming a team to revisit the area where Geppetto was encountered. However, observation data from the data pile indicates that the ether flow inside the hollow has changed significantly. Even if only some lingering illusions projected by Penny's consciousness are all that's left, I'm still willing to give it a try. We could really use your help. That is, if you're still available. I mean, technically the commission's complete now that Penny's been caught. Don't worry, I'll give you a hand. Thanks so much. I knew I could count on you. When you're ready, hop into the field vehicle and you'll get started on the mission. Is that it for story stuff on this event? Is it all just co-op stuff now? Like just not co-op, the bosses and all that stuff? We can do more co-op probably tomorrow maybe. Although tomorrow I wanted to touch on Starl a little bit if we can. Is it for story? Okay. But yeah, this does include some lore that's pretty significant, so hopefully this gets added in at some point if it's not already permanent. Rest are just bosses unless you want to try and get that Easter egg again. We can try, I guess. I don't want to go too late. It's 2:30. Unless you guys want to do this tomorrow. Because we have, what, 3 ones where we have to go? What's this exploration level? Ooh. Claim all. Let's do it tomorrow. Okay. What is this? Please select your award. Who should I pick? Should I pick the one that whoever I use? Wait, what's this? Already? Does that mean I already have it? What's survey data? But you said, okay, so for the Easter egg, we just have to enter the secret room together. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. Let's see, let's plan on doing that tomorrow. Because I don't even know what the Star L thing is, like one of the ones I have to do. Shows the Xinguang one. Looks like it says here already. I don't know what that means. It's character specific buff, so pick a character you'll likely play first for co-op. And then this one, what about this one here? Things I can't even read the full title. can also appear randomly as rare drops. Okay. Press A for description. Oh, good thing. Good point. Probably gonna go with that maybe. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's plan on doing that then tomorrow. I don't know all these people on our member list, guys. Okay. But yeah, we'll probably wrap things up here, and then we'll continue with some more of the harder difficulties tomorrow. Trying to think what else we need to do. There's an event in Star Rail that I don't know what it is, or if it's spoilery for people, or whatever. And then let's see. Looking forward, I know Tuesday we're pulling for Columbina. We'll probably play story on Friday because I want to be able to have enough time to be able to do each act, because Act 7 and 8. Do each act in one stream if possible, assuming there's a good stopping point. But then I don't know what we're doing Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday. We'll see. All right, but yeah, we're gonna wrap up. It's 2:30. It's almost 3 a.m. Where should we go? I think I only have like one raid target, so we'll go there. They're playing Starro. I don't know what they're doing. I think this is just chill dailies and weeklies. But all right, Incan and Dragon, thank you for helping out with the co-op stuff. Bobo, if you're still here, have a good one. All you too. Weeb, I don't know if you're still here. Same thing. Have a good evening. Simbalupa. Panic Stopper. Ruby. Thank you for the raid, Ruby. Darth Darkrai. Tom Teddy Bear. Berry Sweets. Who else? Kaizen already left, although it's not even midnight for them yet. But anyway. So yeah, have a good one. Stick around if you can for the raid. We're gonna say hi to Pika Court. If you're subbed, copy the Hiya Papayas. If you're not subbed, redeem for the Hilda Monk emote. And then copy the old raid command. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. But yeah, this was fun. Hopefully they can make this event permanent, because again, like the story stuff does seem lore relevant. Fun stream, yeah. No, I didn't expect this was gonna be as enjoyable, but it was actually pretty fun. So ZZZ now has co-op. All right, let's go raid. Yeah, Pika Court's outpost is the other, because I'm in 2 outposts in ZZ, ours and then Pika's. So, as usual, follow on social media. Again, please like, comment, and share the new videos I posted on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And then, as usual, join the Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night, or good morning for some of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.